Hello and welcome to BB on Blast with me, Lindsay.
And me, Gaz.
Covering the final almost week of CBB for your entertainment.
Not really. This is the start of the final week now.
Last week then.
But we might start this week.
Look, I've been very, very ill and I'm still not well, so bear with me. And also everyone going, oh, well done, Gaz, for propping up the last podcast.
Everyone means Kwame only.
Yeah, Kwame, shut up, because I was here and it was 3 hours long and afterwards it made me
Lindsay,
even iller.
Don't be glitter. I mean bitter. Glitter, okay?
Starting off the podcast by berating our beloved friends. I'm so sorry. Okay, so God, a lot has happened actually, hasn't it? And if you just
I kind of feel like yes and no. I don't feel like that much has happened. I don't know why you
feel like that. Loads has happened.
It's just more of the same, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, we've lost big characters.
Yeah.
We've gained a new couple.
But those characters that we lost did put in a good effort before they went.
They did, yeah.
And the showman, as much as I hate a showmance, this showmance is quite fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's the most dysfunctional showmance that's ever been known to reality TV viewers ever.
It's it's people were going oh, the whole thing is alcoholics a lot. We're not even drinking tonight because we're poorly. You're not poorly, are you?
I have a headache, but I'm going to be okay.
God. If you do want to sponsor us, Anadin
or Lemsip.
Apart from that, no, everything's fine. Okay, so we're starting off from Chad. So it was the morning after the night before where Chad and Sarah had their kiss against the pillar. And they were in the storeroom and Chad was trying to feel up Sarah and she was like, oh, not in here. And he went, oh, you need to figure out what you want her.
I ain't got that for the start of this day. I think that's the day before. But let's see where we go. We go.
Jesus. We did the day before.
I got, basically it's Monday last week, which is day 13. It's the start of my notes.
You know I don't do days of the week.
No, that's half our trouble. And it says that everyone was saying that Sarah was leading Chad on.
Hold on, let me look at the next text.
That's what I've got. Does this one end with Amelia saying she looks like a bag of piss? No, because you didn't notice that. And
I don't write things down, Amelia says. This is the one that's got snakes everywhere in this episode.
Okay, yeah, that's the one.
All right, stop trying to derail the podcast before it's even begun.
What about that they woke up to, oh, Mickey, you're so fun, you blow my mind, Mickey.
That's your area of writing down things like that. I don't cover that shit.
Who sang that song in that rendition that they were listening to?
I don't know. Who?
Do you not know?
No.
It's Lolly.
Oh,
remember
yeah.
Lolly?
Vaguely.
She was good. I liked that song.
How the fuck do you know Lolly and you don't know who Kurt Cobain is?
Because I know actual good
hang
music.
Hang your fucking head in shame. Oh my God, you just made a podcast just bomb.
Yeah, Chad was saying to Sarah, figure out what you want.
Yes.
So she was in a mood with him.
Yeah, because she's she's got a lot of things going against her right now. She's only got a glass of Ribena and, her fan base is going to save her.
She's got a white wine in the left hand and a G&T in her right hand.
Here she is stuck in the middle with you. Helen said Jordan.
Who's
Jordan?
Helen? Who's Helen?
Who's Jordan? Helen. Oh, Helen said something. Hold on. Helen said Jordan likes brandy. Jordan likes brandy.
What, in a likes a kind of way?
Yeah, I don't remember that.
I literally would be hard pressed to find a mention of Helen in any of my notes. I'm surprised you've got a mention of Helen.
I hate her even more than I did last week because now she's actually being offended that people put her up and shit. Fuck off, useless cow. Anyway, more of which later.
I predict Helen's going to win.
I'm going to riot. Do you?
I wouldn't be surprised, would you? Why do you keep getting voted in?
Who's voting for Derek Cora, though?
Fuck knows. And this might be a spoiler alert, but there's a double eviction tomorrow.
Oh.
Derek is not nominated.
But hey, don't spoilerise me.
Well, too late. He's probably going to... That means he is going to be in the final.
Oh, well. I'm not bothered about that, but it just all feels too quick. It just feels
It's only what, 3 weeks?
It just feels
4 weeks. It must be 4 weeks in total, but it's too short.
We should have another week of drama at least.
It's only just getting started, it feels.
Yeah.
Now they're just desperately trying to get rid of people.
But the fact that Paul Denan's gone
that's a tragedy.
That's upset me quite a lot, actually. So, but I'm glad Gemma's still in there. We've still got one villain in there.
She is, yeah, I did say that she's almost a perfect villain, and people were having a go at me for like wanting to save her and
proper
stuff.
hate her.
So I hate her, but like she's adding something to the show.
But do you know what? I don't really hate her.
You know what? You can't like her.
I don't like her, but I don't have a strong feeling towards her either
But
way.
you must think she's absolutely vile. I do.
think she's a cunt, but I think Sarah Harding's a cunt as well. They're both cunts as far as I'm concerned.
No, they are. They're both
People
disgusting.
go, oh, Sarah Harding's being bullied. Is she fuck being bullied? Go watch BB19 if you want to see bullying. I swear we said this last week. But she's not being... No one's being bullied in that house. They're all grown adults.
Big Brother always steps in when they feel there's bullying going on. No, I believe this. Like, when people were saying Sarah was being bullied, I said in response to someone like, well, don't worry. When Big Brother see that it's getting too much, they'll step in, as they actually had done on the episode where this person was talking to me. Like, Sarah got taken into the diary room and asked how she was, and then Gemma got called in afterwards and kind of got a bollocking. It wasn't like a formal warning or anything, but they're definitely monitoring that situation.
No one's being bullied. Gemma's a cunt. Paul was a cunt. Brandy's a cunt. Sarah's a cunt.
There's nobody to like in the house, is there? Basically, not like actually like, because you want them to win like Brian Dowling.
Yeah. Oh Jesus, that's a strong like. Who did we want to win? Or should we save that to the end?
Yeah,
we'll save that. Okay, go on.
Okay, I've got a note here that you won't have. Sam is now going on about the fact that he wants to kiss Amelia.
Oh, jokes. Oh, Oh, awesome.
What's the transvestite? Yeah, right. Is that what he said?
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
That's coming up.
Jokes.
So I don't know when Helen was talking to Jordan. What have you got after that, by the way?
I got Paul and Amelia speaking gobbledygook. They were just making weird noises in the garden.
Do you know what? I'm thinking it's going to come to light that we're like writing about different days.
I think it already has come to light.
I ain't got them doing that, but I've got Gemma to Chad on Sarah. Whatever you do, don't sleep with her unless she's single.
Okay, hold on. Let me see where I've got that bit. Let me see if I've got that bit the next day. It's a bit hard for me. The next day is my blog, so it's a bit of a problem. But you said it's the Snakes Everywhere one.
Yeah, I got that coming up later.
Fucking unprofessional.
And I've also got Brandy was saying...
Is it the cheerleader task? Yeah, it must be. Cause
it starts with, oh, Mickey, you're so fine.
We're just written about different aspects.
Well, this is good. We've got full coverage going on. But if only we could get our shit together. I have got Brandy was talking to Chad, and she was starting to say to him that he was being strung along, and Chad goes, really? I'm being played? She's like, yeah, you are.
Brandy said, see, we are on the same episode. She's very needy with you, and I don't want you to look like a little bitch. You're like a puppy dog. She gets the sexiest guy, and you get a broken heart.
And during this conversation, Chad was brushing his teeth on the corner of that bath, exactly where we sat with Rylan. Oh my goodness. Yeah, our bum cheeks have been on that already.
Don't think about our bum cheeks, listeners, that's rude.
So, yeah, she's basically trying to... She's been shit-stirring big time, Brandy, hasn't she, with Chad?
Does Brandy have a thing for Chad?
Oh, do you think so?
You know Callum Best slept with Brandy? Did we say this last
on that,
time?
like, famously single,
I forgot what that email
called.
said that was about that. It was interesting.
Did someone send an email about
someone
it?
emailed us about it, and I forgot. I got my feedback all in a muddle.
Oh, well,
I know.
Never mind.
It was interesting. Someone else sent us a long email about Trisha and all her backstory as well. And now that's irrelevant.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, I've not been checking the emails.
Yeah,
so...
but it was really long and it was really interesting, and now it doesn't matter.
Old news now because Trisha's long gone.
But thank you for sending me these things. I do read them. I just don't retain the information.
Keep them coming, yeah? So this task was about to kick off, this cheerleading thing, and the public had to vote.
The idiot general public.
Like, who was the winner of this task? Yeah, I think so. It was on the app, wasn't it?
I never vote. I always miss these things. Can you tell me when there's a vote if I need to vote for something?
On a poll?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Joseph will tell you as well. He votes on them. He got 2 votes out of it. He gave me a trick, actually. You can get a vote in the app, and you can do a vote on the website too, and then you can get double votes. Double
Joseph,
prizes.
You sneaky son.
And he's not even in the country. Breach. But I don't know why I've said the public voted blue as the winner, because the task hasn't even happened in my notes right now. What would they vote the winner of?
How can they vote for the winner? I don't understand.
I think they had to do like a little routine the day before, didn't they? Red team and blue team, and then we voted for who was going to win it, and the team that won were going to be immune or something. You don't remember task results.
I don't, but
rules, so.
shut up. I don't, but I've got. So one of the questions was why is blank just like it's 1992?
Yeah.
Oh, was it tweets?
It was Twitter comments as questions, fill in the blank. Yeah. So the answer of who was dressed like it was 1992 was obviously Paul, but whoever it was, I think it was Sam, the twat, stood up and named
jokes.
Helen, gave Helen as the answer.
Jokes.
Blank is a two-faced snake.
Was it Derek?
Yeah, that was the answer.
He is two-faced.
They just picked curveball tweets though, didn't they? Blatantly production were tweeting those tweets out the back.
You are not allowed to talk about production.
Sandy asked if she was blind. What? Blind
What?
to tweet? What does that mean? I think that's a typo in my notes.
Fine.
Fuck.
Never mind.
That the male population are well catered.
Oh,
she was asked
yeah.
who was somebody said the male population are well catered for between Amelia and Sarah. You know, someone did ask if Sandy was blind.
Oh, what? I've said the male population are well catered for is sexist.
I think it's the person that did the tweet. Sandy was like, is that person blind?
Oh, was that about Derek?
No, about Sarah and Amelia.
Oh,
Saying
what?
Sandy was
That's
like,
rude.
are they blind or what? Saying that those two female housemates made the male population well catered for.
She's got a point though, because Sarah Harding looks like fucking cross between Joe O'Meara and
Daniela Westbrook.
Yeah, and Amelia looks like a fucking slack-jawed, fucking plate-faced,
She is
boring piece of crap.
You say Mark has always got his mouth open.
Yeah.
Amelia Lily is always catching flies. She's just like
She's not really added much to the house, has she?
no, apart from a stellar showmance that you really care about.
And a wardrobe choices that even
God.
Julie Chen would turn a nose up at.
I wrote a note on that wardrobe that's coming up later. So someone called @old_bint.
Shout out to them.
Hearing Big Brother read that was brilliant.
I think I might have looked that person up afterwards.
I think I did as well.
Sweet.
Said Sarah thinks it's her that is someone's favourite, and turns out, oh yes, that was about who was the favourite. Oh, I can't believe this person's now my favourite. And Sarah thought it was her that was @_Bint's favourite.
Sarah's got
She was adamant.
She's got such a big ego.
I know, and it turned out to be Gemma, which for Gemma was like such poetic justice. She was like fucking lapping that up.
I like that though,
But
because
that was a massive burn.
it's like it's almost like Gemma is Alex Reid and Sarah is Vinnie Jones. And Vinnie Jones used to always go to Alex Reid, oh, you got no chance of winning this, mate. I've got this on lockdown. And it's kind of like that. Like Sarah thinks she's the big star and Alex Reid was just like the little runt. It's almost like that. So it's nice to see the smile wiped off of Sarah's face.
So you're now saying that you could see Gemma being voted the winner?
No.
What about smashing down a snowman?
No, she would beat the crap out of that fucking snowman. Make no mistake.
So whatever happened, I don't know why I got the note at the top anyway, but the blue team won and they were now immune from eviction.
Yeah.
And that had in it Sarah Harding and co, I think, which was the reason that we both wanted the red team to not be safe because both Jordan and Sam were in that team.
Oh, okay. And they chose Sandy and Sean to be safe.
Yeah, they got to pick two people from the other team that could also be immune.
So up for...
Give me an S. That's how they did it, remember?
Oh,
give me a...
God, just give me a airtime. Give me that airtime back. Up for eviction was Helen, Sam, Jordan and Gemma. Poor Jordan. I've forgotten about him already.
Oh... But yeah, I can't wait to talk about his eviction. So,
including his suit.
Yeah, exactly that. So Paul thought that Helen was at risk because young girls won't vote for her. But who is voting for Helen?
I don't know. Like, I'm a comedian, but I'm on TV every night. But I don't want to make people laugh. Fuck off, then. This is what I hate about comedians. Sorry, I know I'm jumping ahead, but you're a fucking comedian. Oh, it's not my job to make people laugh. Don't be a fucking comedian then. Be a fucking accountant. We're not comedians. We're sat here trying to make people laugh. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck off. If you're not naturally funny, you shouldn't be a comedian, and you're not naturally funny. So, and also I don't like the way she calls herself a comedian. Sexist in itself. Just fuck off. Get out of my hair.
Can you think of a comedian that you have liked in the Celebrity Big Brother house?
No, not off the top of my head. Is there one?
Jack D, maybe?
Yeah, I don't mind him, but even he wasn't funny in the house.
But he was funny in that he was just miserable the whole time.
Yeah.
And then when he broke out and came back in, it was like, oh yeah, like hid round this corner of this shop and the dogs were coming round, and then.
But I bet you we could think of a million people who are not comedians who have been funny as fuck in the house. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, someone that wasn't was Sue Perkins.
Like Leo Sayer.
Is that a comedian?
No, but I'm saying he wasn't, and he was funny.
What was it? You didn't want to wash his own underwear?
Yeah.
Get my agent on the phone.
Fuck off!
Yeah, when he got out.
We walked past that little bit where he broke out, you know.
Yeah, we did. Within the inner cage bit, yeah.
Anyway, we digress.
So Sam says that he thinks he was going. And he said, I'm like a watered down Jordan. Can you imagine being a watered down Jordan?
Jokes.
Fuck.
And then the task was what?
Big Brother has reviewed the footage of today's task and has decided that it is null and void. This is because several housemates disobeyed Big Brother's rules.
Cheats. Fix.
I think that's because they were like mouthing who they thought was like the blank to each other during the task.
Yeah.
However, there still needs to be a winner, and the winning team will be decided right now.
And they did the old...
A tiebreaker. Is it?
They did the BBUS
Very
style
BBUS.
chalkboards.
Did they have chalkboards? They did, right?
Yeah, I've written chalkboards.
So they had to guess how many percent the blue team won by on the poll vote on the app.
So the blue team won anyway, so the whole thing was quite pointless.
Yeah,
and
it was 65%, and they'd guessed 62, and red had guessed 73.
Oh, without going over.
There was none of that, was there?
On my go.
Reset. So they still had to choose who would be safe as well, though, again. And then Paul had that, like, big gelled up mohawk that he'd done, which was funny. And he was going about, oh, well, we can't change it now. And Brandy was like, yeah, but that's not your decision. And they had a row about whether they were going to change it or not. But someone seemed like they had a desire to change it.
Who?
I can't remember who, but someone wanted to.
Oh, that's good. Get someone out.
I thought you might have that.
I've just got Gemma saying, it's not the Paul Danan show, it's Big Brother.
Brandy said to Paul, who's on the chopping block?
Yeah.
What did you say to me earlier? What did you say to me earlier? What was she getting at?
Don't know.
She was the one that wanted to change it. That was it, I think. Because Paul was saying that Helen was vulnerable or something.
Yeah, you're right. Brandy did want to change it. She probably wanted to put Sandy up.
Was Helen up?
Yeah, Helen's up. Helen, Gemma,
yeah,
Jordan,
I think that
Sam.
was it. She wanted to save Brandy, Helen maybe. And then it was Sarah who had to kind of step in and say, we're keeping them the same. Because she was like a bit of the leader of that cheer team, wasn't she?
And then Sarah said, I can see it kicking off tonight and Chad's not going to stick up for me. Try not drinking then.
Why did Chad say to Sarah,
sounds like the start of a joke,
if a turtle bites your leg, do you ignore it or do you give it food?
Why have I not got that written down for starters?
I've got no idea.
Oh, was
why
it
you
about
haven't.
Paul Danan winding up or something?
I would have thought maybe Gemma.
Yeah,
I mean, Raf's not there anymore to smoke like a turtle, so we can't be talking about him.
And then Gemma said in the diary room, she's cheating on her man on TV. She's a dick tease. About Sarah.
What's honest about her? All she does is cheating on a man. Yeah, she's not honest at all. That's kind of...
Gemma's kind of got a point.
Kind of got a point.
I mean...
She said that's the worst thing you can do.
What, cheat on TV?
Maybe cheat on your man in general.
Well, what if you've only been going out with them a month? You get a get out clause there.
Exactly. And it's good telly. Knock yourself out. So Paul said, at the end of the day, some people have done more shit than others. I'm sorry, but maybe Helen hasn't done enough. He's still going on about Helen going. I would agree with Paul. Helen hasn't done enough shit. And people do more shit than others, including Paul. But Helen is still there.
Yeah. And then I seen some American person on Twitter going, this is my first CBB. Do you idiots always vote this way? And I replied and I was like, yeah, wait till you see who we picked to win.
That's true. But on the flip side, I've heard a lot of people when the last double eviction happened, go, oh, this is good because, you know, you don't have to
What?
be making rows to make good TV.
So and so's going to come out of their shell. Fucking spare me. Fuck off.
I don't agree in this case. Like, I'm all for good TV if Helen and Derek are being good TV, but they're not.
Evicting Paul Danan is never good TV choice.
Shocking decision.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, we said it last time, but we watched Big Brother Canada and we had Karen, who was an older, funny person.
Yeah.
Like, Helen Lederer, she's not bringing it at all.
Karen was on Rob as a podcast. It was good.
Yeah, I almost listened to that one. I've seen it. I didn't listen to it. Should I?
Yeah, it's funny.
So next I've got a scene in the beauty parlour.
the plastic surgery repair centre.
What's that in reference to?
Nothing, just everyone looks like they've got plastic surgery in there.
Gemma said to Amelia, I'm fine, but you don't speak up, mate. Remember? She started calling her out. And then Amelia started crying. She said, every time I tried to speak, someone... I said, well, what's her accent? Northern. Every time I try to speak, someone speaks over me. And I can't even get my words out.
She doesn't even try to speak, in my opinion.
And then Gemma said, Paul's a dick, man. I really don't like him anymore. Why has she got beef with Paul all of a sudden?
Why did Gemma suddenly turn on Paul?
I'm not quite sure.
It was funny. And then when he went, she was like, oh, kind of miss him now. I think because they're quite similar characters, aren't they?
I suppose. In some kind of like airtime grabbing way.
Yeah. I've put, I'd rather be Gemma than Sarah, an honest cunt than fake nice. I would.
You think Sarah is fake nice?
Yes. And Sarah just... Ugh.
I think Sarah's got an identity crisis.
Sarah's just a mess and a hypocrite. And
a mess is a good word.
She is a mess. At least Gemma, like, knows herself or appears to know herself.
That's true.
Sarah's, like, trying to put out, like, this, oh, I'm a good person, all this, that and the other. She doesn't own her shit. Gemma owns her shit. I'd rather be Gemma, apart from the tattoos and the dress sense and the lips.
Like, yeah... Gemma is a complete cunt, but at least she's not a wreck.
Yeah. And
it's worse to be a wreck, isn't it?
It's worse to be, just washed up girl band fucking... Anyway, I'm not going to go down the slut shaming.
Too much gear up her nose.
I don't care about what she's doing with Chad, but just accept the fact that you're going to get booed. Why are people booing me? Why do you fucking think?
Sarah Harding.
Yeah. Why do you think?
No, like, she's obviously the most popular in there. She shouldn't be getting booed.
She's getting booed.
In her book. @old_bin. Likes Gemma better.
Sarah's a fucking @old_bin.
Apparently she was trying to stop Chad leaving Forest Sweet. Like he should be scared of Gemma. Oh yeah, so Gemma was outside kicking off, and Sarah's like, "Don't go out there because you're going to get like drawn into that argument. Please don't go out there."
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when Gemma started writing snakes everywhere on the walls with chalk.
Where'd she get
Who
that
did
chalk
that remind
from?
you of? Well, the chalkboard thing.
Vanessa Feltz.
Yeah.
Where did? Oh yeah, the chalkboard thing. Yeah. Did she write it in lipstick? I felt like she wrote it in lipstick.
That's coming later.
Mirror, yeah.
When they wreak more havoc in the bathroom.
More snake talk. God, they need that. They really need that snake sound effect. You know.
Just as soon as someone starts writing anywhere with the chalk, though, it just seems like a desperate attempt to mimic Vanessa Feltz, doesn't it?
Also, you should not be allowed writing materials in the Big Brother house.
No, Big Brother should have collected it in immediately. Is that what you're saying?
Unless you're Sam Fox and someone might ask you for an autograph.
Sam Fox.
I think Alfie said that to me when we were at the live show. Don't you remember when Sam Fox was in there and they found she had a marker pen on her, and she said she's in case anyone asked her for an autograph. She had to go to the diary room and hand it in.
What, she had it in her back pocket or something?
She had it in her bag.
God, how often do you think she gets asked for autographs?
I know, a lot. Our Sam, isn't it? So then I've got Derek said he'd rather be in the Big Brother house than on holiday.
Yeah, he is saying that.
What?
Oh, then go on holiday and not enjoy it. So what's he saying? He's happy to not enjoy Big Brother, but he'd rather not spend on a holiday and not enjoy it.
Fucking God knows what. I read somewhere how much people were getting paid.
But you can't remember it, can you?
I can remember Sarah Harding got $500,000 apparently.
No, that's at the most, right?
That's what I heard.
That's at the biggest.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Where did you read that?
I can't remember.
In a magazine of yours?
No, in like the Mirror or some shit. So we'll come back to that.
So Gemma was then yelling Paul's name from the living room when he was in the kitchen. Remember, Paul. It's also in the Dave Wall remix.
Yeah. Yeah. Did she go and get someone out? I know she's going to get Paul out.
And then Paul says to Sandy, "They're fucking wasters, man." About Brandy and Gemma.
And then Gemma was going dan and dan in Jaws style, which is actually quite funny and quite astute.
But is Paul a snake or a shark?
It's a schnock. Barry said, "This is the bit where people go do lally." What's at Barry's arse this week? He's been a right old misery gets.
He's been in misery since he walked in.
God, like, cheer up, mate. And then Paul went to the diary room, or have you got more before that?
I just got him as he was going to the diary room, called Gemma a pisshead, and she goes, "You are."
No, you are. No, you are.
Yeah, he goes to the diary room to ask Big Brother what they're going to do about Gemma.
Yeah.
Goating me, and goating me, and goating me. Have a Ribena. You might be a different person. You might be the real you.
And at this point, we have to give a shout out to Dave Wall. If you're not following his YouTube channel,
he's on Twitter.
Dave WOL. He did a remix of Paul Danan saying "Have a Ribena" and so.
I don't think it's his best work, but
I
fun.
thought it was good. I like the goats. The goats were good.
Goats are a nice touch.
But he did the Kim Woodburn one and the bear. Open the door now.
Open the fucking door now. Open the fucking door now.
That was good. But yeah, check him out because his videos are good. Man.
And on Twitter, he's at Dave5Wall, I think.
Oh, get you with your facts.
Because I retweeted him this week with the video.
It did have a few views. I looked at his Kim Woodburn one. That had 174,000 views. So I thought that was pretty good.
He's not going to top that.
Nah, because how could you?
He's so good.
Adulterer.
Chicken livered shit. So yeah, when Paul was saying "Have a Ribena," I said, well, at least Sarah Hardin's got one on the side of that wine and G&T that she doesn't touch. So yeah, now Brandy and Gemma were in the bathroom deciding to do some more pranking.
Yeah, snakes everywhere again.
Yeah, over the mirror
mix
in
it up.
lipstick. Were they trying to...
Whose lipstick was that? If that was my lipstick, that'd be hell to play.
Big Brother probably put it in their sponsorship deal.
Yeah. I seen that makeup by the beds when we went in there.
Yeah, and that dupe.
Yeah. Dupe. Who the fuck wears dupe?
I wanted to smell it, but I don't know if it was open yet.
Gross.
Weren't they trying to pretend that they didn't write it at first? The chalk. It's like they were writing it there and they're trying to make out it wasn't them.
What, it just appeared from one of Derek's ghosts?
What's that guy called? Malcolm?
Sam.
Malcolm.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
the one in the bedroom.
And then Gemma said, "There's bear snakes in there. They just slither about like that." Do you like a bear snake or a clothed
Bear
one?
snakes, man. Bear snakes. She went, "There's so many snakes in there." She goes to Big Brother, "Haven't you been watching?"
I like Gemma just the way she's just so fucking rude. I find it entertaining.
Even to Big Brother. She has some respect for Big Brother.
I don't mind.
Also, Sarah said to Chad in the bedroom, "I feel like I can be myself around you. The people in here unnerve me."
Oh, shut up. Playing a victim. Victim card. Victim noises.
Right, so now, full disclosure, I probably haven't got many notes.
This is an eviction because I wrote a blog about it.
Cool.
So
I didn't make any notes for this, so we're relying on you for the next about probably 3 days.
So I just noticed a comment on my blog by NK. Where the fuck did Dangerous Danan get his eviction outfit from?
It's his costume designer. We know that. He has a maid.
I bet Pissy Harding told him that she thinks it looks great and I'm only drinking orangeade.
Thanks for your contribution.
I like the comments on my blog sometimes and sometimes not. Okay, right. Let's have a look.
People quite often. Not many, is it?
No, it's a trolling me.
Yeah.
Trolling me. We had a bit of confirmation on the trolling pronunciation, didn't we?
Somebody said that I was wrong.
Kwame said I was right and you were wrong, I think it was.
But that's a matter of opinion, isn't it?
Well...
I don't see it being spelled TROLE.
That would be weird. Mole.
Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Troll, like mole. Or as I pronounce it, Chol, like Pol.
Tra-la-la. Anyway, shush.
But then I probably would say Big Brother doing a poll, so...
Well, you just blown your whole argument wide open. So Brandy is getting annoyed with Sandy. They were having an argument about something.
Maybe the kitchen, or maybe not. I'm not sure.
I can't remember.
You're literally reminding me what happened now
I know,
until I remember something.
When it's my blog, it's difficult because there's a lot of me trying to be clever. And
Shall I open the blog too?
Get to the facts.
Read your blog out like it's my own work.
No, someone said, I think it was Black Jungle Snake said he wanted a copy of my book signed by me and you. I'm like, hold on, my book has got nothing to do with Gaz.
Well, I was there at the beginning,
I
man.
didn't even fucking know you. And I was like, what is this? You can't jump on that bandwagon.
He knows that in the long run, my autograph is probably going to be worth more than yours.
Who
so...
are you, Sam Fox?
Well, I've got this pen in my back pocket.
Yeah. I thought you were just pleased to see me.
So did everyone else.
Like when we met Ryan. I've got another joke about that later.
I wore those shorts yesterday, and my friend goes, "Those shorts don't leave much to the imagination." I was like, "No, I've heard it all over social media as well." Like, I know.
You're still wearing them though. Hold on. So, Gemma said, "Paul wants to stir his little pot and stroke his pet rat." Who's his pet rat? And this day Paul had a little top knot,
Paul's hair.
I know.
Like...
You gotta give him props. He's only got short hair. How is he getting it into so many different styles?
It's got quite a lot on top. Actually, I'd like to see him like sat in the diary room chair, like scrolling through all the hairstyles.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Ask Dave Wall to do that one.
He never makes what I ask him to make.
Well, he's got his own shit going on, I'm sure. The housemates are playing a game of celebrity spin the bottle. How is that different to regular spin the bottle?
It had a more glitzy board, didn't it? And I think it's like multicoloured. Whereas there was no board in regular Big Brother.
Sometimes you just have literally just a bottle like normal people.
That's if they've decided to do it by themselves, I think. But if Big Brother supplied it, you get like a device with a bottle on it.
Device? Sounds like a sex toy.
Made by the task team.
Sam and Barry reenacted his EastEnders death scene.
Oh, that was good because Sam actually said on night one that he wanted to recreate that
Was
scene.
that Sam or was that Jordan? I couldn't remember.
Sam.
Okay, yeah. Oh, jokes. Barry, this would be awesome.
It was quite good though, and Barry did bring some emotion into the scene, I felt.
I do like Barry in one way, and then in another way he's getting on my nerves.
And it's a bit of a waste of space, really.
It's bugging. Sarah, okay, this is when they had this row because basically Gemma snogged Chad, didn't she?
In the kitchen.
Spin the bottle.
Is it when Sam...
Gemma snogged Chad and spin the bottle. Then Sarah snogged Gemma and spin the bottle. And then they wanted Sarah to snag.
Snog
Who
Sam?
was it? Sam.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is this when she went, "I'm not going to kiss everyone in the house"?
Yeah. So she was okay about kissing Gemma, but not Sam. Like, what's the
Gemma's
difference?
her sworn enemy. Like, why would you want to do that?
But when Gemma and Chad did kiss...
It might not have been Sam, I can't remember.
I think it was Sam. But when Gemma and Chad kissed, I didn't think Sarah looked that pissed off. But maybe she was.
Didn't you say it was no Nikki Graham watching Pete and Ashley kiss? And I did see someone use the gif of Nikki watching that when that happened.
I used to have that picture on my computer because it was so good. And then Gemma said, "You're basically Chad's bird." Ugh. Oh yeah, and then Gemma stomped off and kicked something because she was annoyed that Sarah wasn't.
She kicked the table.
That's a bit pathetic.
I think Big Brother had a go at her.
Yeah. And then Gemma said, "You got a boyfriend and you're fucking kissing Chad anyway."
Boyfriend, all right.
Why was Gemma so upset that Sarah wouldn't kiss Sam during Spin the Bottle? Who cares?
Yeah, it's none of her business. And then she gets all like moral about it, like,
I know.
"Oh, you've got a boyfriend, you're doing that."
Yeah, what, playing Spin the Bottle, whatever. Sarah said she's had enough and she's been tested to her limits. And then for some reason she started having a go at Sam and Jordan outside in the garden. Sarah did. She said, she said, "You two are like winding up the situation."
Well, Sam did trick her into admitting that she'd kissed Chad like a few days before.
Oh yeah, that was funny. And then Gemma said, "Get the fuck off me" to Jordan. Oh, Gemma was on the rampage, I think, and Jordan tried to like get hold of Gemma's arm, and Gemma said, "Get the fuck off me." It was at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
And then
it was kicking off a little bit, and he was trying to get in between.
Yeah, and Sarah said...
She said that she wasn't being aggressive.
Yeah, Sarah said, "You need to stop drinking" to Gemma. Pot kettle black. Don't mention the pots and pans when you're talking about Big Brother. Ba, ba, ba. And then Sarah said, "Enough is enough. Is enough is enough."
I think, didn't she go to the diary room and tell Big Brother enough was enough, and you now need to do something?
Yeah.
Big Brother went, "This is good TV though."
Yeah. And then Sam said that Sarah's just annoyed because Gemma snogged Chad during Spin the Bottle, which could be the case. So in the diary room, Sarah said...
What? Gemma snogged Chad?
During Spin the Bottle. And Sarah was annoyed about that.
Oh, yeah. I've got to watch that back because I actually don't remember that happening. I don't know what I was doing at the time.
Are you really going to watch that back?
Maybe. It might be on YouTube.
Okay. So Sarah in the diary room said, "I've got my own stuff to deal with. I don't need it thrown in my face on TV." What, Chad's dick? "What started off as fun ends up in a tragic fucking war, and I'm in the firing line every time."
Tragic fucking war. It's no Lowton situation, is it?
No, she's at the root of all the psychotic
of
drama.
All evil.
Yeah. So then Big Brother decided not to give the housemates any more alcohol.
Someone went mad about it, didn't they? I've got a feeling someone was really not happy about it.
I think it was Amelia. I do. So this is Sarah's first time saying this is becoming a witch hunt.
Oh, we live in a bubble though.
Yeah. And she said to Sam and Jordan, "You guys have to change your tunes." What? And God. And then Jordan said, "You just get too pissed every night." And then Sarah took her cigarettes back off of him, and she said, "I was out here drinking tea last night." Now, she
had a night off.
If you're someone who's not got a problem with drink, you don't have to point out the nights that you drink tea, do you?
Have a Ribena.
Yeah. It's true. There's only an alcoholic would go, "Oh, but last night I drank tea." It's not like I go to you. True. "Oh no, I'm just drinking orange squash right now." Like, you don't mention it because it's irrelevant because you're not an alcoholic. So you're blowing your own cover.
Also,
Sarah.
I've never seen her drinking tea. I don't even know what cups they've got in there now.
They've got quite big wine glasses. I remember seeing Brandy drinking.
The wine glasses are really nice. I like those.
Yeah. And they're actually not drinking cups of tea out of bloody plastic glasses.
Jars and shit.
Yeah, like the...
but the teacups they had last series are really nice. But I don't know why none of them like to drink out of them.
No.
Maybe they were too, like, saucery, like, afternoon tea. It's like effort to hold it, isn't it? Your little pinky out. It's not Chanel style. It ain't for me, Ralph.
Like you with the Queen. So then... Jordan said, "None of us can drink now because of you. You're ruining everyone's night, every night."
Sarah.
Yeah. I'm surprised Jordan said that to Sarah. And then I've put, "Look at Jordan's too short trousers with his little red socks. It's hard to take him seriously. And he has a bandage on his arm."
Oh yeah, he suddenly had a bandage over the whole of his arm. And I thought he'd got like a sneaky sleeve done, like been out and had some tattoos. We never found out. If you know what happened to Jordan's arm,
no one knows.
Please can you tweet us at BB on Blast?
Yeah. I was thinking, is that right? Oh yeah, that is the Twitter. I've got some more followers this week because I followed some people.
On BB on Blast?
Yeah, I followed some of your followers and some of mine.
Oh, nice social media growth tactics. Now, if you'd like to do Lindsay's next seminar on how to grow your social media following, email her at bbonblastpod@gmail.com.
Shut up. Anyway, so then I've put, "What does Chad see in Sarah?" That could be a whole podcast.
She's even asking that question herself.
Is it that he thinks she's popular and famous?
That's what Brandy was suggesting.
Yeah.
That basically he sees her as a route to some sort of fame after Big Brother or something. But like,
sees her as a route to something.
Look at her, like she's hardly some sort of pop idol, is she? Like, she's a state.
She's in that fucking that dressing gown, girls.
She ought to go put on a shiny dress.
I know people do keep telling her what to wear, but that dog dressing gown, even Chad's wearing it now. It's got to go. It's got to go. It's got to go. So then, this is what, it was Amelia moaning about the alcohol. She went, well, we're not allowed any more alcohol. And then Sarah went in the toilet, and then Amelia come to talk to him.
She had to fuck off.
Yes, Sarah
the door.
Went, go away, I've had enough. And then Amelia's like stomped off when it's fucking disgusting being spoken to like that, talking to me like a piece of shit fucking arsehole.
What I think is interesting about Amelia and Sarah's dynamic is that coming into this, Amelia kind of idolised Sarah. She was like, highlight of my career was supporting girls out on tour.
Okay.
And now she realises that Sarah is just a fucking messed up, rotten cow.
Yeah.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Don't meet your idols.
Never meet your idols.
No. But were you surprised to hear Amelia pipe up like that and get so offended? Who cares if Sarah Harding shouts "go away" for a toilet door at you?
I liked it. I was glad that she got angry about it. And it was a funny
at least
scene.
she did something.
Yeah. You don't speak up, mate.
Poor me. And then, then Chad come to comfort Sarah in the toilet.
Didn't they end up having a kiss?
Yeah.
It went from like an argument and crying
and then
to a
you heard,
stinky kiss. And they didn't even put the fucking taps on.
Do you think Chad takes advantage of Sarah's...
Oh.
Because...
This is a theory that I've not heard.
Well, think about it. She's obviously a fucking wreck, and he's just trying to get his end away, basically, isn't he?
Oh, maybe.
I mean, it is a good way to kind of shut her up, I suppose, get off with her, but...
Ram a cock down her throat.
Gaz!
I mean, other orifices are available.
It's like you're doing an advert for... Yeah. You're throwing me off now.
Sorry about that.
Hold on. Is it wrong to take advantage of a drunk crying mental case?
And the thing is, she wants that, so I don't think she's being taken advantage of.
No.
Like, they are regularly going from row to smooch. Like, it's a bit like it's like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. They had that like nobody got killed sex when they had a row.
I don't know about that. Okay, so then I forgot it was an eviction. So the two who were safe was Helen and Gemma. I spelled Gemma with a G there.
Was that out of how many people again? Sam and Jordan, Helen and Gemma.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. God. And this was when Sarah and Chad like looked at each other like just horrified because Gemma had been saved.
Okay.
It was like Sarah just looked at Chad and Chad was just like shitting himself.
Was Sarah not nominated?
No, not on that one. I don't think.
I know because she won the task about the cheerleading thing, and she was on that team, so she couldn't be.
And then Sam and Jordan are basically upset because they're going to be split up. Thank God.
Oh,
Not to put up with that shit anymore. Well,
yeah,
I wish Sam had gone and not Jordan, don't you? The fact you're even having to think about that is making me worried about your opinions.
I mean, they're interchangeable.
No, they're not.
You
Jordan's
just think that,
actually...
I did say it would have been better to lose Sam because then it sort of takes out the Amelia.
It's not just that.
Stromance.
I think Jordan seems like a much nicer person than Sam. Sam's a little runt. A little posh twat. And Jordan's nicer to look at than Sam if we're going down that road.
Yes, I agree on all of those points. But I don't know what sort of he had left. What of a storyline he had left in him. Like, what would his storyline have been next?
He hadn't even come out of his shell yet.
Well, there was only ever one winner of Celebrity Big Brother Summer 2017.
He's like the anti-Roger Federer. So then...
Tell me about this Roger Federer reference you made, because I don't know
Roger Federer, had a fucking jacket ready with winner of Wimbledon, whatever, like when he went out to a final, like, so he knew he was going to win it, and then put the fucking jacket on when he won it. Don't you think that's a cunt move? That is a dick. That is a dick
and
move,
Jordan doing it was also fucking embarrassing.
Yeah.
The fact that he
at least
also...
Roger Federer won.
Well, yeah, exactly.
But still, it's just that egotism.
No, but like,
just like...
however...
Yeah.
Roger Federer, who has a track record of winning tennis tournaments, can kind of forgive him a little bit more than Jordan walking into the Big Brother house, assuming that he'll be the most popular person.
Jordan said on that launch night, "I'm going to win it." Do you remember?
No, I don't.
Like Bear said, put some money on me, I'm going to win it. But he actually did win it. Ruthless. Open the door. Nah. So yeah.
I'm Dan. I'm calm.
So, but yeah. What did he say? I just wanted some air or something. But yeah, Sarah and Chad's face when Gemma got saved was
Is there a picture?
It was Sarah's. Oh, her emotions showing her face bad. So then, Jordan's interview. Did we like Jordan's suit?
Yes, because it gave us the most embarrassing moment of Big Brother ever, probably. Like I was mortified for him. He didn't want to show it, and Emma was like, "Hang on a minute, you've got something inside your jacket." And she made him put it open.
She was a bit bitchy to him on a couple of fronts because she said, "I've never seen X on the beach" to him, and he said, "Oh, I thought going in there everyone hates reality stars." Wow.
Well, yeah. No, but Emma doesn't. Emma actually, I mean, as much as I think she doesn't give a shit, I do think she believes those type of reality people don't belong.
She
in Big
does,
Brother.
and she shows it, in my opinion.
Good.
And then Jordan said Sarah is a nightmare and he hates her.
Yeah, he really went in on Sarah, didn't he?
He said she's meant to be a role model, but she's getting pissed, kicking off and hiding fags. And then this really pissed me off. Fucking Emma Willis. Fucking typical.
What?
She goes, "Oh, but what about Gemma? Gemma's doing this, that and the other." It's like, well, Jordan wasn't talking about Gemma. He was talking about Sarah. So
Yeah, he's got it in for Sarah.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Emma. Why do you have to always bring it down to some other woman? And it's just typical Emma trying to blame some other. Jordan said he hates Sarah. Oh, well, hate's a strong word. Fuck off. I hate you, Emma. So shut up. Like, seriously, don't.
Hate is a very strong word.
I don't really hate her. She gets on my nerves. But Jordan is saying he hates Sarah. That's his opinion, and he's entitled to that opinion. So shut up.
It was funny when he said he hated
good,
it. I was like, oh, really?
Good.
It didn't seem evident, but when he got out, it was like, right, here we go.
And then he went, "This whole Chad thing is bullshit." It was good. And that was it for that.
I felt we had quite a long interview. The interviews are quite long this series.
Yes, too long.
No, I like it.
Too long. Don't care. Never cared. So now we're gonna go and watch tonight's show.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's 9:00,
Yeah.
really. And well, we've still got a bit from the week to cover, but apparently tonight's show. What day is it?
Monday.
Is going to be a bloody good one. So
Who told you that?
someone texted me and told me. Said, "Oh my god, I've just seen something about tonight's show and it looks like it's going to be good." Didn't you tell me that as well?
I said I've seen some clips and Sarah's getting worse. So, yeah.
There you go. So we're going to come back with all the tea very shortly. We're back. We just watched tonight's show, which was
An absolute corker, wasn't it?
well, it was alright.
Didn't
Well,
laugh.
actually, the
It
end
was
bit
hilarious.
the end bit was good. But we've got to go back a little bit. Now, Gaz has got no notes for these next 2 days, and my notes are pretty crap because I was quite sick.
But once you start to remind me, I'm sure I've got so many gems to offer.
I'm sure. Barry was moaning in the diary room saying he doesn't like couples in the house because he's jealous his partner isn't there.
He keeps saying that.
know,
That's his nominations reason as well.
But it's not like Sarah and Chad come in together.
No.
They just fell in love. In the house. In the house. Like, why is he being so bitter about that?
It is bitter. It's just coming across as pure jealousy, isn't
Don't be
it?
bitter.
Glitter.
It is. It's like, oh, if I had my wife in here, it would be 1,000 times easier, blah, blah, blah.
I thought this is fiance.
Yeah.
Adele.
Adele. Hello. Look, you got your letter. Shut up. So, the boys said Chad was loving the spin the bottle drama. I don't know what that is. Jordan's still there. Fucking hell. As soon as Sarah's gone, he'll be all over you to Gemma. As if Gemma would outlast Sarah in a Big Brother house.
Yeah, and as if Chad would be all over Gemma.
I know, that's stupid. I've written that won't happen. Gemma, you can't help how you feel if you fall for someone, but she did say she was in love with her boyfriend. Well,
Did she?
Chad just said he was in love with... She said she was going to have kids with her boyfriend or something.
After 4 weeks?
Yeah.
She's already planning to have kids. What a buddy boy.
I think she'd make a great mother. There you go. Drunk on the fucking school run. Brandy said about Sarah, she has to have someone around her who's a yes person at all times. That's quite a good observation, actually.
Brandy was actually quite observant in that way. She was quite astute with her sort of analysis of like friendships and stuff, but she was a complete fucking shit stirrer too.
Well, she likes stirring things up in that kitchen too.
Not as much as the pineapple.
So the housemate, this task was, oh, Gaz.
Is it a task?
You know I can't do tasks on my own. I need your help.
Floundering with the task. Is it still cheerleaders?
No.
Oh.
The housemates are being quizzed on the latest trends. It was
old people versus young people.
Yeah, the
millennials.
The elders. That sounds like something else. Like Illuminati type of a thing.
I thought it was millennials versus baby boomers or something. Maybe not.
I've written elders. So they had to say things like, what does this emoji mean? Like an aubergine and what things like that.
That was really... Okay, what is the sexual connotation aubergine? Like, everyone knows universally it's the big purple aubergine.
Yeah,
but
it's
Brandy... Yeah, Brandy did, like, the hand that's doing the AOK symbol and another hand pointing.
Oh, what's
like, it was a finger going through the hole. Like, fucking...
Oh, I've never
Nobody
seen that
uses that
before.
as a sexual thing. Like, I've never seen anyone use that, ever.
I didn't even know about the aubergine until late last year.
Oh, wow.
I know, I'm quite behind that.
Yeah.
I'm behind the times. Like that Harry Styles song.
You don't know your mojos, do you?
No, but I do know what a Betamax is, unlike some of these people.
Yeah. Is it a format of audio recording?
No, it's like a little video player that you used
I know what it is. It's like the competition to VHS that didn't take off.
Yeah, but we used to have one. And then, what does Netflix and chill mean? Was that one of them? Some of them didn't know that, did
Brandy
they?
was like, it just means to like come and hang out and watch Netflix or something. How did none of those people know that? It's weird.
I know. Even I know that.
Like, and we're not young. Well,
you're,
sort of young.
You're younger than me. And then they had to do dabbing.
Oh, yeah.
At least it wasn't twerking for once. And then they had to make the noise of a fax machine. That's weird.
No, they had to do a dial-up modem.
Oh.
Theirs was crap. Can you do it? Yeah,
No.
yours is probably better than theirs. It's like...
Sounds like a ZX Spectrum. Do you remember the Spectrum? You might be too young for that.
That's an old games console.
Yeah.
Did it have floppy disks?
Yeah. Yeah. No. It was like little tapes.
Tapes?
Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck.
Maybe. Did it have
some old man?
Did it have a game where you were a human egg?
Yeah, Dizzy.
I used to like that game.
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
But I think I had maybe a DOS version of it or something.
Yeah, Dizzy's Adventure. God, we sound like fucking talking about the black and white photos or something, aren't we? Anyway, if you're an old person, donate some money for our arthritis tablets. Us and Christmas from BB19. Can you remember anything else from that task? My notes are very scant.
No, who won it?
No,
I haven't got that down.
I don't care.
I think probably the young people won it.
Because what's at stake? Nothing. So what's the point?
Literally, what was at stake? Was it shopping budget? Who knows? They might have been told.
Come on. Eviction time. Oh, so this was the day after Jordan. Was it Jordan went?
Yeah, Jordan went. So we're seeing Jordan go again in the highlights.
And
quick that we got there. But
and then I know my notes. You ain't even got no notes.
But
so
that's fine.
Shush.
Stop blaming me.
Blame game. Don't be a victim. So then, it was again the shot of Sarah and Chad when Gemma got saved, and then this time they had Sarah went what, and Chad went I know, and then Chad said don't let it bother you to Sarah, as if it's like a personal slight against her, which I guess it is. And then Sarah goes, oh, I'd rather walk out than go up to booze.
Oh, get out of here.
I'm surprised she doesn't threaten to walk out more, actually.
Is this not which is the day where she asks their agent? Is that coming up?
It's coming up. It's coming up. So then, Sarah said, I crossed the line. Everyone out there must be like, she's got a boyfriend. And Chad said, we'll figure it out. How are you going to figure that one out, mate? Good luck with that. And then Sarah said about Gemma, her ego is going to be flying. So she's yeah. And then Jordan and Sam were going, it's me. who was going to go. That old classic.
Mm.
I knew it. I've written shame it wasn't both. And then Sarah was going, I'll be up next. And Chad said, don't try and figure out why they're booing.
This was the day when the chanting switched from get Gemma out to get Sarah out, wasn't it?
Halfway
was it
through.
That day?
Yeah, I think so.
I think this is the evening when she wanted to see her agent. Carry on.
And then Sarah said, I don't know how to turn it around. What can I do to turn it around? It's too late. You've already cheated on your
you're doing fine.
boyfriend or whatever.
I don't know why they're doing that either. You're doing great.
Why are people booing me?
I've got no idea. You're a fine example of how to conduct oneself.
You're good fun, light-hearted, a good role model. Gemma's red eyeshadow. Are you enjoying that? Makes her look even more evil than normal.
She is evil though. Like evil people are black and red, and that's what she's going with.
That dress she wears with that like a flamenco type dress. It doesn't go
flamenco dress.
Yeah, it doesn't go over her tattoos. It's like red on white. She was wearing it on eviction night. No. Okay.
Is it the one she got on that makeover show? Yeah.
Probably was actually. So Sarah was in the diary room. Meanwhile, Chad was outside playing a kissing game with Amelia, Brandy, and Gemma. Do you remember that?
No.
They were like kissing each other while Sarah was in the diary room.
That is brilliant.
She was requesting to call her agent.
Yeah, and Big Brother went, Sarah, there is no contact with the outside world in the Big Brother house.
That just fucking sums her up so much, doesn't it?
Anyone that cries for their agent is so fucking painful, isn't it? Like,
you know
get out of here.
You know what you signed up for.
Exactly.
What are you, Spencer and Heidi?
Oh, I thought there was going to be like pizza delivered every day and stuff like that.
But a couple of people already said Sarah got a special treatment in there, didn't they?
Who said that again?
Jordan said it, and Trisha, I think.
Did you say it in one of her videos? Did Trisha say that?
I think so. And Jordan said she got treated differently as well, so I want to know how.
Me too.
Probably extra vodka, innit?
Just letting into the diary for a sneaky line of coke.
Yeah.
Every now and then.
That's why she's got that little trickle running down her fucking nose. So then
have a Ribena.
Stop goating me. So then Sarah said, I've been lured into the lion's den.
Yeah, as if, come on. She's watched this show. She knows what goes on.
No one forced you to get off with Chad and get in bed with Chad and everything else. It's your choice. You need to take responsibility for your decisions in life. Chad enjoying himself while she's not there. And then Brandy and Gemma said, let's see if we can break Sarah and Chad up in 24 hours.
And they pretty much nearly did. What did they decide they were going to do?
No, then Gemma was like, I don't know if we should do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, Gemma having a conscience.
And then
conscience.
And then Brandy said, how's Sarah to Chad? And then Chad said, maybe everyone should mind their own business. And Brandy said, we're in a communal living area.
Yeah.
Which is a fair point, I think. It is a bit
hard. It's everyone's business, basically.
It is a bit hard to mind your own business in there. And Chad said, what we have...
Didn't she say something about we're sharing a kitchen, we're sharing a bathroom as well?
Maybe. And then Chad said, what we have isn't bullshit or fake. You can eat all the gummy worms and put them on your noses. What?
Yeah, he did say something like that.
Why did he say that?
You can eat all the gummy worms and put them on your noses.
Why did he say that?
I don't know. Sometimes he says some very weird shit.
Is Chad an alcoholic also?
No, I don't think he is.
I think he might be, though. Maybe not an alcoholic, but he's always shit-faced.
No, I think he can take it or leave it. But, like, in that situation, what else has he got to do?
I guess, but he does seem quite drunk.
And also, how are you going to deal with Sarah unless you're wankered as well?
Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking. Is it like attracts like?
Like Amy Winehouse and
Blake. But no, but I've been thinking about that, especially after what he said tonight, because he said, "Oh, my life's shit," blah blah blah.
Can't make it any worse.
Yeah, it's like sometimes you're attracted to that sort of thing in yourself. Yeah, that thing in yourself that's dangerous, aren't you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but look at him.
Psychological analysis.
Like he does. Go on.
I'm looking at his 29-year-old. Oh no, 30 now. Sorry.
I mean, look at his body. Like he's really conscious about what he puts into his body.
That's true.
And he's talking about Sandy feeding him butter and potatoes. So I don't think he's an alcoholic because that's pure sugar. And he sees a banana as sugar. So.
Oh yeah. But he loves a raw egg.
I know.
So then, I've put it was interesting watching live from the house and seeing Chad and Sarah's relationship.
I didn't see this episode.
He does seem very keen on her. I can't remember.
He likes being abused, that's why.
I know. I can't wrap my head around why he likes her. So then Sarah said, I feel like I'm being persecuted. There's that word again.
Get your t-shirt out.
And branded a fake. Who's branding her a fake?
Brandy.
And then Chad went in the toilet and shouted, "Motherfucker, God," and probably hit something.
Punched the camera. Oh, there's no cameras in there.
Chad. And then Sarah said, I wish everyone would give me a break. I didn't come in here for any drama. Where do you normally go?
I don't want trouble.
Yeah.
I don't want no trouble.
And this was it. Paul Denan was counselling Sarah, and then Chad was trying to talk to her, and Paul was like, "Oh, just give us a minute." And this is when Chad went out and started banging on the diary room button. Do you remember?
They were in the bedroom together,
Yeah.
and then Sarah was like, "Will you go out there and like see what's going on with Chad?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, because I think you can get a bit crazy."
Yeah. So why was Chad banging on that diary room door button?
He was like, and then he was like, "No, I'm fine."
Yeah.
He actually did seem fine.
Oh yeah, this is why. Then he went into the diary room and he said, Paul is a fun and interesting and funny and great guy, but he's always inserting himself into situations and getting involved in everything. That's true. And you don't have to taste every flavour of the rainbow.
See, Chad's got a good turn of phrase.
He has got a funny way with words.
It's like that's Skittles reference though.
Yeah, and he mentioned gummy worms.
Yeah,
then.
exactly.
What's
on the
he
sweet
sponsored by?
Candy
But
Crush
he doesn't like
saga.
sugar. He doesn't like sugar. Then Sam was like caressing Jordan's picture on the wall where his light had gone off.
Oh, please.
Sad. And then Sarah said to Chad, "Don't swear because the public doesn't like it." Okay.
Sarah said that to Chad.
Yeah.
Also, Paul said to Brandy, I don't know what day that is, or if it's coming up, don't say the word cunt.
Oh yeah.
Because that's the worst one for British people.
It's the other way round.
Don't say cunt. That's really offensive here.
We have said many times in this podcast the exact opposite, isn't it? Yeah, and then Brandy went, "Okay, slag." Yeah, and then Paul was like, "No, not that either."
Apparently, in America, it's very bad to say cunt.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's
like worse than it is here, by the sounds of it.
It's way worse. Over here, we say it like for breakfast.
Yeah.
Say it to your mum, your nan, to the vicar.
I was the old cunt.
Yeah. Going to work, to your boss, all right, cunt. It's fine. Try it. Try it tomorrow. And then, what else? Sorry, I'm having to do the legwork here because Gaz hasn't.
I have got notes coming up later.
Bothered doing any fucking notes. Sandy was moaning about the toilet being dirty and it being nasty. Sandy is basically Vinnie Jones. She wants to control the kitchen. She wants to do all the cleaning, but then she wants to moan about it. But then if anyone else does any of it, she gets annoyed about that as well.
That's me through and through.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I have OCD tendencies, I suppose.
You?
So no one's stand-up will ever be as good as yours.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been around your house. No, it was clean, but you didn't look like, some people's houses like a museum.
No, I'm
Yours
not that
nice
bad.
because you got nice trinkets and stuff like me. Trinkets.
Clutter.
Yeah, clutter. I like a bit of clutter.
Not as much as you, but yeah, got my fair share.
You could not have as much as me.
Clutter queen.
Orders. Intervention time. Hold on, right, where are we? So then Amelia said there's not many young people left. That's true. Sam said Sarah has lived a life that every little girl dreams of. That's
really?
true.
What?
Why is she so miserable?
Sarah?
Yeah, well, being in a pop group.
What every girl dreams of. Becoming a fucking alcoholic. Too much gear up her nose, psychopath.
But he's right. She did live the dream, being in Girls Aloud.
Yeah.
How has she lost all her money? Oh, well.
Well, what do you think?
No, but you think that would set you up for life, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, she's still getting royalties off those songs, isn't she? When they get played on the radio, when Spotify people play them on there, they get like 0.2p or something.
Yeah, 0.0000. So then...
I don't know. She's no Spice Girl, is she?
No, if she was, she'd be glitter spice. Sarah then said to Chad, "You're being mean," and blamed him because he didn't get booed, but she did.
So rotten.
But also, Chad hasn't got a boyfriend, straight girlfriend, and she does. So that's
she is the one that's in the wrong in that situation.
Oh,
you came in quick.
I didn't even hear the flap go. Did you?
No.
That freaks me out.
No mouse though. I thought he was trying to covertly get a mouse round us.
Oh, here we go. And then hold on. She said to him, "You're being horrible. Never walk away from a girl."
Oh yeah, in the kitchen.
Never walk away from a girl. Fuck, you'd be stood in one's face the rest of your life. I'm meant to be your friend.
She was frantically scrubbing that hob as well at the time.
That's proper. That's drug. That's crystal meth. You know, that's
really?
like a proper meth head behaviour. People who do crystal meth, I don't know about this from personal experience, but I've heard about it. They do it and then they stay up like for 3 days straight, like just cleaning the house.
Oh,
so
maybe I should do some meth and then get my house sorted out, because sometimes
sounds like yours is sorted. What?
Nah, I mean, I get a bit lazy with it, but like I like things just so. Yeah,
but that's proper druggy behaviour. That's quite a commonly known thing about that. So I'm a bit suspicious. Also, the way she looks as well, that don't just
she's haggard.
Yeah, that don't look like just normal. That's some proper drugs.
People have been observing that. As time goes on, she looks more and more like Gillian Telforth, which I've been noticing as well, which is Kathy obviously.
That's an insult to Gillian Telforth, I think. So then Chad said, "There's things you don't think about," and called her calculated.
Yeah, like anybody else apart from herself.
Yeah. And she said, "You don't listen to me," and he said, "I'm listening to my own brain." That's probably a wise move.
I think this was because she was speculating that he was letting Brandy get into her head at this point. And she's like, "Are you listening to stupid shit again?" That's it, yeah.
Sarah said, "I only came here to show I'm not the person they think I am." No
one thought you were like that.
You're a billion times worse.
Yeah, I had no idea she was like this.
Plus, no one even thought anything about the fact she thinks we've
exactly
like
we care. Like,
about her.
How's Sarah Harding doing now?
What's Sarah Harding doing now?
Natalie Cassidy's doing this now. The only person anyone cares about out of Girls Aloud is Cheryl Cole.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. I'm trying to think who the other ones even are.
That Irish one.
Yeah. No one
and
cares
the ginger one.
Oh,
and Kimberly.
I like Kimberly, but she's nothing.
Why do you like Kimberly so
I don't
much?
know, I just I think... No, because everyone always forgets about her, but I think she's really pretty. And she seems like a nice person. I think
she genuinely is, yeah.
Ginger one is okay. I like...
She's a drip, though,
I didn't like it when she used to pretend not to be ginger and dye her hair blonde.
No, she never did.
Yeah, she did.
I thought she was ginger and proud.
No, for years she used to pretend not to be ginger. It used to piss me off. She looks good now. She's embraced her gingerness. But Cheryl Cole's an absolute cunt anyway. Now we've got a problem, guys.
She's the only one that's released any decent music.
Who, Cheryl Cole?
Yeah.
Like what?
We gotta fight for this love.
Well, she didn't fight for it. I don't blame her.
She just fights toilet attendants.
Yeah.
What? Why have we got a problem now?
Because I've written Thursday, in brackets, bad notes.
Okay. Well, let's see how this goes.
And I remember when I'm writing them, I thought, I hope Gaz has written notes for this today.
And then did I go, I haven't noted today.
Yeah.
So did I not even tell you?
Bit of a problem. Okay.
Thursday.
Now, it's the murder mystery task.
Oh, hang on. I might have notes about this.
Oh, thank God.
Criminal case.
Criminal man.
Thursday. I got it.
Oh, thank God.
So...
Can you explain the task?
The celebrities woke up to find themselves in CBB Beach. And they were all clients of Stella Starr, the renowned celebrity agent who had been murdered.
There's been a murder.
Yeah. And this task was sponsored by the Criminal Case app.
Was it? I hadn't noticed.
A very fun game that nobody wants to play or ever hear about again. But one thing that I will say is, like, we are used to tasks being sponsored by products because we watch Big Brother Canada, which is basically relies on product placement tasks.
And in BBUS, that you've not seen, there's a sponsored task
Is
coming
there?
up from Outback Steakhouse.
Outback Steakhouse.
Yes.
That is curveball.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we've seen such classic sponsored tasks such as the Oreo milk dip, the
Twistos.
Baywatch task, that was good. Candy Crush Saga task. I mean, if you're going to get an app task, make it that one.
Damn right. Give me some extra gold coins on it too.
I said you'd prefer if it was Snatch.
I would it.
So yeah, basically...
I can't get enough Snatch.
This agent has been murdered, and we'd already voted via the BB app
I hadn't.
about who we wanted to be
Hold on, why do people
the
vote
murderer.
for Sarah and... What? Don't worry, it's fine.
His button, yeah.
He's not going to do anything. He just likes putting his bum in the air. Sorry, my cat's causing a kerfuffle. Just lie down. Oh, that's comfy for you guys.
There you go. Slot yourself in there.
Just take up 2/3 of the sofa, that's fine. But hold on.
Yeah.
Who voted for Sarah and Sam to be the murderers?
Not me.
Why would you? Sam? Oh, joke. Maybe it was Jokes. Was it Jokes?
It was Joe. Jokes.
Joke. Oh, awesome. Oh,
That's
awesome.
so cool.
Oh,
wait.
man.
What's a drag queen? That was it. Not transvestite. Drag queen. I didn't know what a drag queen was.
Mm-hmm.
I voted for Paul, and I voted for Derek because I thought it'd be funny to see Derek pretend not to be the murderer. Like, I was like, come on, Derek. At least you can do something. Who did you vote for?
I did vote for someone, actually.
I think you voted for Paul.
Yeah, I did, yeah. Dangerous
And I voted twice
Dan.
because that's when Joseph told me his tip about voting on the website and the app.
Oh, look at that cat.
He's loving life.
Oh, I'm so glad you got notes on this. This is like a weight off my mind.
So Sarah and Sam were voted to be the killers, and Paul and Brandy became the detectives. But why did they become the detectives?
Because they were the ones that Sarah and Sam nominated. They gave them the killer nominations. So it's actually Sarah and Sam's fault that they went out. And the reason they voted for them was they thought Paul would never think that Sam would put him up. So they were trying to avoid... See, I do know things.
Yeah, you're right.
But that's annoying because Paul and Brandy went out because of this shit. And also, we've failed to mention that everyone was dressed like an absolute nutcase.
It was like the fucking Village People, wasn't it? They had like...
Derek was like in a leopard print leotard. Gemma...
Someone said he was packing some junk down there as well.
He was looking at that. Oh, wasn't it Brandy?
Yeah, it was.
Chad was
asking Helen about who's got the biggest
fuck
package.
That. It's disgusting. Chad was dressed like a sailor.
Who's got a bigger package, me or Derek?
Gaz, I was going to mention your package later. It's already been mentioned once, twice. What else? They were all wearing funny things.
Who was a sailor?
Chad.
What was Gemma?
The next day, Chad was a policeman, and I was confused.
Oh, really?
Gemma looked like Cleopatra, I thought.
Oh, yeah. And Sandy was like some sort of burlesque dancer.
Yeah, she looked quite good, actually.
She looked really good.
Yeah.
So Sarah and Sam had to choose 2 victims to kill and nominate. Is that Paul and Brandy?
Paul and Brandy, yeah.
And Sarah then had to put crosses on housemates' screens.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you did that very aggressively.
He said that.
Paul Denan said it about his one. That's why he thought it was Gemma.
Yeah, because
the lipstick was very aggressive.
Yeah. Who would be so aggressive with lipstick?
Yeah.
Said Paul. Gemma, murderer, obvious, shit actor. No one does that without brutality. It's 100% her, he said.
And then Sandy and Brandy were having an argument.
Yeah, because they were being questioned in the garden, right? Well, they were doing this sort of like faux cop questioning thing. This cat's having a great time. And then it seemed that Sandy already suspected that Brandy didn't like her, didn't it? And then she was acting in character, basically, like being all like flirtatious.
I was confused about this.
And then she kept like licking her lips and being like, yeah, oh, Brandy. And then Brandy goes, I'm gonna miss you when you're gone, and that was just like a step too far.
I think she was joking, but then Sandy said, I don't do hypocrites.
Yeah, they had to have a chat.
And Sandy said, I don't want to have a chat right now.
And she said, you've always had a problem with me, Brandy. And then this argument erupted, and I've got someone saying, kiss my butt. You have... Oh, that was That was Sandy.
Mm.
You have to swear, Brandy. Can't you be a big woman and talk normal?
Mm. And she said, "You will never draw me out." What does that
Sandy.
mean? Yeah.
Like, drop me out. No, I don't know, like
cross me out.
draw me out. Like, no, it's like make me
Push me over
blow
the
up at
edge.
you or something.
Okay, yeah.
Just before that, earlier, Sam did decide to reveal to Sean that he and Sarah were the killers.
See, that confused me too, because wasn't it meant to be a secret?
Apparently they could confide in whoever they wanted, right?
But then everyone's going to guess that you were the killer. I was like...
No, because it did actually help later on when Sandy knew and they had to go in the storeroom and get the horses' heads because she could help cover for them.
Yeah, it still didn't make sense.
They were in cahoots, weren't they?
Didn't make sense to me.
And Sean said to them when they revealed, all you can do is pick on people you won't miss.
Mm. Yeah, true.
Brandy told Gemma that Paul said Sandy disliked her.
Brandy told Gemma that Paul said that Sandy disliked Gemma.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Gemma said to Paul, "You're a shit-stirring little rat."
And Gemma said in this discussion with Brandy,
yeah,
she goes on that I'm a brethren.
Yeah.
And Brandy goes, her what?
Yeah, cringe. Oh yeah, Gemma said, "You're a shit-stirring little rat" to Paul, and Paul said, "Have you got any other words?" And Gemma went, "Yes, cunt." Oh, and here we go. It was old Lowton dramas.
Lowton Mark 2. Bringing my son into it, but it wasn't about his
Gemma
son.
said you're acting your son's age.
Bring my son in. Bring my fucking addictions in. Bring my shit in. You fucking slag. And then he goes to the diary room and he's all het up and Big Brother goes, "It's okay, Paul, take a seat."
I liked him sat in front of that, whatever it was.
Oh yeah, the diary room
thing.
became like a little, like, what's it called? Victim parade. Not... Identity
parade. Victim noises. Paul was making victim noises. And then, Paul was just, what? Firstly, you shouldn't be allowed to call someone a fucking slag in it. That's disgraceful. What's he calling her a slag for? It's wrong.
What about cunt?
Cunt is fine, as we've already ascertained. Yeah, I've put Big Brother said it's okay for as well. I haven't written down anything.
It's funny, wasn't it? I haven't written anything else apart from that either. That's
and then
funny.
Gemma said, him saying I'm a slag, I've not done nothing in here. I am
on the outside.
I am a slag outside. I've written about Gemma's red eyeshadow again, so that's obviously bothering me.
Sam ended up in the diary room and he seemed to be feeling responsible for that row kicking off. He was like, you know what? I'm the fucking killer. It's like he felt responsible for all that kicking off.
Oh, mate.
Oh, mate. Jokes. Next part of the task
this was good.
Took place in Stella Starr's office.
I don't really know anything about Stella Star, so that's good. Just look like they put a load of old junk in it, like my house.
So they had hidden around the room. It was like Funhouse or something, wasn't it? You had to find shit in the drawers and that.
That's another reference for older listeners.
I think that's coming back, with Pat Sharp and the same twins.
That's creepy, isn't it? Know when it's time to pack it. Mind you, Chuckle Brothers still going. If Chuckle Brothers been on Big Brother, that'd be good.
No, they haven't.
That would be good. That'd be good.
Have they done Celebrity though? They haven't, have they?
I
think they
start the campaign.
They might not be up to it.
Why?
Do you know what I'd like to see? Chuckle Brothers in there at the same time as Cheeky Girls, like duo year.
Why might they not be up to it? They still make TV shows for kids.
They were so old when we were young.
But they still do it. I've seen them. I know, it's weird.
So yeah, around the room were hidden quotes from other housemates talking about other people in the task, in the house. But the idea was that these quotes were going to help them work out who had done the killings.
Now, I'm going to have to correct you there. The idea was to stitch Paul and Brandy up good and proper.
Oh, yeah, because they got to watch it, didn't they?
And Paul's like, yeah, I knew it. No, he didn't, mate.
He didn't. Sean goes, immediately, don't forget, some of these quotes could be from day one, so don't worry if you're knocking someone.
Yeah, he's obviously panicking about what he's been saying. So the first quote, I think Chad said Paul is thirsty for camera time. Right. So did you write all these down?
No.
I didn't either.
No, but if
And
you've
then
got some, go for it.
Sam said something, and then Brandy said, which
One's Sam? And someone
she-
said he's a cunt.
No, she went, oh, the little cunt. The fact she doesn't even know which one Sam is when she lives with him is brilliant. And this is when Paul said, people don't like that word in this country.
Enough of that one. It's really bad in this country.
And then Brandy said, slag then. And then Paul went, no, that means someone who sleeps with a lot of people. Well, that would be Sam too then, wouldn't it? I don't mind it when a man gets called a slag. It's fine. Equal ops. And then what else have you got? I've got Brandy said Sarah is cheating on her boyfriend who she wants to have babies with. And then Sarah went, oh, this is all getting a bit Jeremy Kyle.
Yeah, I said that Paul and Brandy went in on Sarah and Chad for no apparent reason.
And
Paul said about Chad, he thinks he can use her for publicity and money.
And he's pussy whipped.
And then I've written in brackets, these quotes are supposed to aid the investigation, but I was a bit confused at this moment, like how?
What sort of investigation is this? Yeah, Paul said he's pussy whipped, and then Brandy said he's a tool. And then Brandy said he tried to have a go with me last night. But I think that was misconstrued. I think she meant he tried to have a go at
like,
me.
yeah. And then, but that was having to be qualified later. That what I meant was this. No one would have thought that though.
What you actually said was.
Brandy said in that room that Sarah had said she wanted to have kids with that boyfriend. That's where that came out.
Yeah.
And Sarah was like going, oh, I don't want to bring my personal life into it. And then Brandy goes, it's already in it.
Your personal ducklings.
That must have been after they came out of that room. And Chad goes to Brandy, I love you, but you're an asshole, man.
Chad is so good.
Oh, were they in the kitchen?
That was good when Brandy said it's already in it. Don't bring my personal life into it. It's already. It's true. You're in the fucking Big Brother house. It's already in it. You can't have a private life in the Big Brother house. You can't speak to your agent. You can't go out for 5 minutes like Trisha and look at your fucking Twitter. You're in the Big Brother house unless you're getting a letter from home, hearing a tweet, going out to see the chiropractor, whatever.
Getting a blow dry.
Apart from that, you can't.
Your personal life is in it. Just ask Big G.
Your personal life is our business.
Do you remember Big G?
Who's Big G?
Helen's boyfriend. When she started going out with Paul.
I know. Fucking hell, man. That's a throwback.
That's from 2001.
Hey, I said something retro earlier that you'd forgotten about.
Yeah, no, it was good. Me neither, but... Alex Reid and Vinnie Jones. So then Chad starts going on about the way Brandy is holding herself in the Big Brother house.
Oh,
so he goes, you're doing the typical American reality TV thing. And then he has some like left leg analogy, but I'm not sure what it was. Anything on that?
Oh. She was saying something like, oh, my husband cheated on me, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, she was playing a victim card.
I didn't get the left leg thing. He said about Sarah's boyfriend, his heart shouldn't be that broken. It's only been 1 month. And then he said, when you get out of here...
What are you going to do? Start a charity called Don't Get Cheated On or something?
That sounds like might need a bit of rebranding, that one.
If you'd like to donate, go to don'tgetcheatedon.org.
Or something. And then he said, I love you, but fuck you.
Did he?
Yeah.
I thought, did Chad say something about pickles? But
oh, that was later. Yeah. Did he say something? Damn right he did.
What did he say?
He said, because Brandy was saying about she was with her husband for 13 years, and Chad said it's a totally different scenario with me and Sarah. He said, if you eat 18 pickles, that's different from eating 1 pickle.
Well, yeah, it is.
Why are all Chad's analogies about food?
I don't know about that. He needs to write a fucking book of them. It's great.
Tell me what you're doing. I can hear my voice is going.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I'm sure you can hold the fort.
Yeah.
And then it was the horse's head in the bed.
Yeah, so they had to... The criminals, Sam and Sarah, had to work together to put a horse's head in the beds of the next 2 people they wanted to nominate. Now, that horse's head reminded me of Rosebud from Big Brother's Big Mouth. That was niche, but a few people got it.
I got it. Miss Russell.
So, and those silly characters that he had. What was that thing that used to jizz over everyone or pee over everyone?
He had little
Paul Skulls. And something was like a whale, wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Something with like a whale head. Anyway, so Sadie's in the kitchen. She already knows about the murder, and the killers, and Amelia was in there too. And Sam had to like get Amelia out. Do you remember?
Amelia out. Get Amelia out.
He quite skillfully managed to get her to go out into the garden.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, Amelia, oh, come and look at this, man. Oh, jokes."
And then she's like, "I just want to go and get my toast."
Oh, okay.
But basically, they had an earpiece at this point. So Sam was told by Big Brother, the storeroom's now open, but the light was still red, which I thought, that's cool that Big Brother can even unlock the door and still keep the light red.
What about when Arthur wanted to get his carrot out of there?
They don't lock it. You can go in any time you want.
Hold on, we never even mentioned, did you think Sam looked good in drag? I thought he actually looked quite decent.
He had very good makeup at the start. So
who did that makeup?
An artist of
outside
some sort.
concert.
Yeah,
it did suit him.
Yeah, but anyone done good, it works, right?
What, Barry?
That would have been great. So, yeah, Sam was basically about to walk straight into that storeroom, and then Amelia goes, "You can't go in there," and he's like, "Oh, shit." Gets her out of there, goes back in, picks up those two horses' heads and puts them up his big pink dress. And I actually thought that was really funny as he tries to walk out across the living room and they like fell down. He like booted one of them across the living room floor.
Did you see my tweet about that?
No.
It reminded me of that. Have you ever seen that clip of that woman who tried to shoplift that turkey off her skirt? Have you seen that? And the turkey just falls down on the CCTV.
No, but can you send me that?
People,
Sounds
honestly,
good.
it's good. But I got a few likes on that, so people knew what I was talking about. It's
good.
good.
That's
Shoplift a whole fucking turkey up your skirt.
But then I thought, did you think that Big Brother obviously knew that Sam was going to be the killer, so then gave him the costume where he could conceal the horses' heads, especially for that to work out.
Conspiracy theory.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
So then Sarah took one, and hang on, wasn't Sarah dressed as some sort of weird rapper / 90s pop star with like a mesh t-shirt on, a baseball cap, and a big pound sign medallion? That was that outfit looked really bad.
Looks like something Paul Denham would just wear normally.
So yeah, they put one of them, I don't know who did who, but they put one in Helen and one in Derek's beds.
Good.
So they basically targeted the oldies. And then Sam, at the end of that episode, was in the diary room talking about his nomination of Paul. He said, "I guarantizzle Paul won't speak to me when he finds out."
He likes putting izzle on the end of words.
Shizzle, dizzle,
Nizzle,
the tizzle.
Twat. And he said he would have voted for Sarah if they weren't joint murderers.
Yeah.
But he couldn't, so... Okay, we just had a little break to have some cough syrup and discuss knickknacks. So now we're on to the eviction. Whose eviction is this? Paul and Brandy's, right?
Yeah.
Spoiler
alert.
Emma was wearing a spotty dress.
She looked like fucking Minnie Mouse. Sexy Minnie Mouse. Didn't like it.
Oh, what? You would like that? You like Disney?
No? Not on Emma Willis.
Oh,
leave it alone.
The top of the dress was good, but the bottom was bad.
Yeah, it had like big spots at the top and like small spots at the bottom. Sort of diagonal
Frayed
section.
sort of a look.
No, not about that.
No, eek.
Sure, just wear black. Just stick with it. That's what Davina always did.
God, stop harking back. Did you read those articles I gave you in that magazine?
Not all of them.
Emma was saying about how Davina was her idol and all that. That was quite
I did
interesting.
see that. Didn't they make up that she was her stalker or something?
Yeah, they're just joking. It's all panto. I had to explain to someone what that meant this week. Did you see that on Twitter?
It's all panto.
Yeah, someone said to me, "What is panto?"
We told you this on the last podcast.
I know, but then
don't listen.
And then I said, "Hey, don't speak to people like that."
No, but they might not. They're not listeners, so I can.
Oh, and then I said, "Oh, it's like a crappy play that people do, whatever." And they went, "Yeah, but why does Davina say it's all panto? That doesn't explain that." And I was like, "Oh yeah,"
because people boo in the panto.
Yeah.
Boo for the baddie.
I said it's just to say like it's all just a joke. It's all just not serious. Basically.
In fact, we left that out of the last thing where we described panto.
Yeah.
It's a what's the word? It's a key feature of panto that you boo the bad guy.
Yeah.
But you kind of like the bad guy, someone that you might also enjoy watching, but you boo him anyway.
Oh, like Paul Denham
and Spidey.
So the task was Paul and Gemma had an apology, but I can't remember what that was for now. Oh, probably for him going, "You fucking slag!"
And for her bringing his son into the
what
equation.
De Niro Dinan?
His name De Niro Dinan?
Yeah.
But it wasn't like Paul whirled his drink around the room.
There was shades of light in there, but it wasn't really up on that level.
Role model to your son, though.
So, are you fucking serious? So then they had a task where it was like oh god, Gaz, you don't know about this, do you?
Remind me, and I might be able to help.
A science lab.
Oh yeah, it's a forensics.
Yeah,
part of
and they had to
the,
put
task.
something in a beaker or something.
Yeah, and it illuminated a little light if it was the right.
I don't know.
Something. Was it more tweets?
I don't know. Oh, the next thing I've got written down is Sarah wished Derek would die in his sleep.
What?
Because of his snoring, I think.
Did she say that?
Apparently. And
they should be thankful because they get away with a lot under the cover of that snoring, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, my notes are terrible for this. With fact,
mine are terrible too.
I don't know what this task what happened. Chad said he's had loads of failed businesses and he's only 29. So it was Paul and Brandy doing this again, wasn't it?
Yeah, because they're the what's she called? Junior Officer Glanville or something, and he's called Detective Paul or something.
Dangerous, don't it? Something about the bro code. Oh, that was about Sam putting Paul up. He would never put me up because of the bro code. Wow.
He said that outright, and were they watching? Probably.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Don't know. So there was 4 people up, but only 2 go. I don't think that's fair when you've only got like a 50-50 chance of staying, do you? I think it's a bit low.
I like it. That's how it should be. 2 up, 1 goes. Who goes? You decide.
Why is everyone walking around in circles?
Were they?
I actually asked that on Twitter, like, why are people walking around the garden the whole time?
Oh, it was Gemma and someone else doing laps of the living room.
Barry's always doing it as well.
It's that exercise, isn't it?
I know, but I know, but I asked it on Twitter and someone said, well, they're trying to get some exercise. It's like, I know. I do know, I'm just saying why.
Questioning the obvious, even though I know. Yeah.
People do like to state the obvious on Twitter.
I hate it when they don't get it when you're being sarcastic about something.
It's like, stop that. Oh, I was getting well trolled this week. I'll talk about that in the feedback section. Not that
no shit.
Not that one, another one. So then Gemma admitted... The Daily Mail comment section. Red arrow away. So then Gemma said she slept with Ashley Cole shortly after Cheryl, I think.
Oh, so that's the tenuous link between Sarah Harding and Gemma. And then, I thought that came up, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Paul had a curly perm today. That looked nice.
Where's he got that from?
I don't know, it's so awful. Amelia said, I keep forgetting what we're doing. Trying to make an entertaining TV programme. Sarah burnt something in the oven.
Cottage pie that was being reheated.
Yeah, and Amelia got annoyed. And Sarah said it had only been in for 10 minutes while she's getting changed. But on bots, Ryland said it was in for 20 minutes. Little snitch. Was Sarah drunk? I think she was, wasn't she? Oh, and
never reheat food under the influence of alcohol. I know.
Or in my microwave. And then Paul said about Sarah, she's off her rocker and she's pretending she's on Orangeade. What even is Orangeade?
Someone said that in your comment on the blog about Orangeade.
Is it Orangina?
Orangeade, and just fizzy orange, isn't it? From the supermarket, like Fanta, but the supermarket version.
Oh, I've never even heard of that.
Fizzy orange.
I don't know.
Orangeade, lemonade, cherryade.
Yeah, I've never heard Orangeade. Sounds weird. Aid. Don't know why Pineapple Aid.
Bisexual AIDS.
Who are you, Christopher Pickles? and then, so she's pretending she's on Orangeade, and then Chad said, "You can't say that. In the real world, I'd have to do things to you," he said to Paul, i.e. threatening him because he's having a go. Yeah, because he's having a go at Sarah.
Oh.
And then Chad went and grasped to Sarah about what Paul said, and Sarah went to go after him, and Chad held her back. So
he ain't worth it.
Paul is having a midnight snack. What was Paul eating? He was eating something in bed, disgusting, and someone was snoring. Can you remember?
No.
It was absolutely gross. I think he had like
What
some
sort of thing?
he had,
Something
like,
wet, something dry,
sunglasses. He
out
had,
of a
like-
bowl
He had
with
like
his hands.
sunglasses on or an eye mask or something. He was just like shoveling stuff into his face. I can't remember. I was really sick.
And I was
sick of
watching
him.
this on the bus, so
That's mad. Sam said that Brandy bear sucks up to Gemma. And then Brandy got evicted. Oh, I was so pissed off.
that was
at
annoying.
I know.
But
it
the problem
seems-
with this eviction was
Everything?
we didn't know who was up for eviction.
You're right.
Because the results were the result of the task, which was completed the day before. So they held us in suspense until the culmination of the criminal case task.
So there's only half an hour to vote.
So
Or
hang on a
20
minute. You
minutes.
just said, and then Brandy was evicted. But
What?
the reason that Paul and her were up was because
Oh.
Paul and herself failed to identify Sarah and Sam as the killers. I think they identified Sam.
I don't know why I've not got that bit.
This was like what this show was leading to. They identified Sam, but they also thought the
You
next
can't
one
fucking talk,
was
you're
Sandy. Yeah,
Yeah.
at least I can remember this much. And they thought the next one was
Yeah.
Sandy. However, then I got hit by some really bad buffering
Oh.
and I couldn't catch the rest of that bit. So I don't know what happened after they said it. They thought it was Sandy.
They thought it was Sandy and Sarah, but not Sarah and Sam or something.
They
oh.
identified Sarah, did
I know
they?
Sarah.
I thought they identified Sam.
Oh, I can't remember.
No, it was Sarah they identified and Sandy. So because they hadn't got both of them,
But they should.
They
Don't you
became
think Sarah
up for
should have been up
nomination.
because they thought it was Sarah? Because
yeah.
Sarah didn't. Because they thought it was Sarah. So in my opinion, Sarah should have been up as well.
But who else was up then? Because two of them went
Helen and Derek
because they'd been murdered.
in the horse's head.
Helen and Derek and Paul and Brandy. That
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense to me.
What, the Paul and Brandy went?
That Helen and Derek were up because they were murdered.
Yeah.
Oh, the murderers also murdered Paul and Brandy. That's why.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Which they shouldn't have been allowed to murder the people investigating the case because surely then
How
the case
did they
just falls
murder
apart.
Paul and Brandy?
With the lipstick
Oh.
on the first day.
Can't murder someone with a lipstick.
I think you could.
How?
Maybe like wedging it down their
Choke
throat.
'em. Yeah. Choke 'em. Make that noise on the vodka.
God, we might have messed up that recollection
Fuck
of
that.
that task.
Look,
but
basically, here's the upshot of this. Don't download that app under any circumstances because that app's fucking fault that we lost Paul Danan and Brandy. So, fuck you, Criminal Case. If you're going to download an app, download Criminal Minds. I know that's a TV show. That's a good TV show, though. Or Candy Crush. Fuck you, Criminal Case. You're ruining our programme.
So I was going to say that. I don't know if I said it earlier, but at least the criminal case stuff wasn't pushed into the show. Like Marcus didn't go and download this app or anything like
I
that.
should fucking hope not.
It was only like in the Twitter stuff that they were really pushing it, so it wasn't too bad.
I was at Wireless Festival once and Morrissey was on and he said text something to download my new single. I was like, what the fuck? It was
You were
the
even
most,
unhappy with Morrissey
the
doing it.
most shocking sellout thing I've ever seen Morrissey do. I was disgusted. So yeah, the fact Big Brother's doing this shit is fucking water for duck's back.
So yeah, Brandy was evicted.
That was bullshit.
So yeah, what I was going to say was the problem was that we didn't have long enough to vote, I don't
No.
think. And then somebody said to me,
Yeah.
someone on Twitter, I can't remember who it was, but if you listen to this, I'm sorry.
We love you anyway.
I think it was someone called Jean or Jeanette or something.
Jean.
And they said the problem is that young people that vote don't watch the show live, so
Plus,
that's
wasn't
why
it 8:30 start? If it's 8:30 start, people think
forget.
it starts at 9.
That's true.
Why do they do that 8:30 start?
I actually don't know.
It's stupid. So yeah, it's the whole thing is bullshit.
So
Flash vote, fuck off.
So I voted to save Paul,
Yeah.
and that's the only vote that I really
I
cared to
voted
put
for
in.
Paul and Brandy.
I didn't vote for Brandy because I thought she'd be okay. But my bigger concern out of Brandy and Paul was Paul because I
Yeah.
felt he's bringing more entertainment. But lo and behold, Helen and Derek, right, get more votes than those two.
Who is is writing for Derek?
I don't know.
Who?
The spirits.
They ain't got no phone, have they? They can't. They have to use a Ouija board. Something is up, isn't it? Something doesn't add up. Weird.
Even, and it's not like this doesn't happen till later, and I don't think it's in the show until the next day. But even Sean said when Paul left, they don't know what fucking good TV is.
Yeah, he did. You want good TV? So, did you like Brandy's eviction dress? I thought it was quite nice. Gold.
A shiny dress, wasn't it?
Sheeny bikini.
Yeah.
Brandy said in her interview, Big Brother is a mental marathon. I thought that sounds quite good.
I like it.
Brandy was saying about Sarah going on about her fans and getting special treatment.
Yeah, she kept saying, my fans, my fans, my fans.
And Emma's just like, moving on. Have you got anything else on Brandy's interview?
She said it felt like a year that she was in there. Emma said of Brandy that she expected a more vocal and opinionated housemate. And I thought, hang on a minute, she was pretty vocal and opinionated as it was.
Oh, yeah, and when they come out that room and they didn't know they were being watched, and Paul said, oh, no, that was on Box. Paul said, oh, we wouldn't have said what we said. And Brandy's like, I fucking would have. That was good. And that Twitter thing that you posted about her reading out those tweets.
She was wankered, absolutely wasted.
Look that up if you ain't seen. Look on Gaz's TL, because that is fucking funny. She's like, fuck you, go fuck yourself, fuck your fucking self. It was wicked. That was good.
At It Selfie Green, who was there, confirmed that she was actually steaming drunk, as if it wasn't obvious from the video.
That was good.
She said that all Sam does is flirt with Gemma, and he plays everyone in there. That's what she said.
Gemma?
Yeah. So Emma said, so do you think he's looking at riding the wave of Sarah Harding about Chad? And Brandy said, yes. Riding the wave of Sarah Harding.
Wave? Fucking off. Wave of fucking vomit the morning after.
So that's all I've got from her eviction.
Yeah. Bye, Brandy. That was a shame that she went there.
Gone too soon, definitely.
Yeah.
So next, I tweeted, if Paul goes, I'm going to be absolutely devoed.
The show is cancelled. Did you see Trisha tweet the other day?
What?
She left the house because there was no gay men in there, and she only is friends with gay men.
Did she bollocks? What a little bitch.
And then I clicked on her tweet and just saw what people were saying underneath. Everyone's like, fuck off, you're irrelevant, no one cares. That was good. Like, it's like, just stop rewriting history.
Well, I quoted Trisha at this point. It's like, Trisha said that it was over when she left. No, it really is. When Paul left, I thought that was it.
But what about Paul's eviction outfit, though?
I can't remember it. But I remember it was weird. Remind me. Did he have some sort of odd collar?
He had a massive collar on.
Yeah, I thought it was.
He had a weird buckle, like, doing up his jacket, like big lapels. His trousers were too short, and shiny red shoes, and no socks. It was absolutely disgusting.
Why does he dress like that? For
God,
tabloid column inches?
I think it's like Emma Willis and Julie Chen, and just trying to get tweets about themselves. And then Paul said, I wanted to come in third.
Oh, yeah. He said that 3 is his lucky number or something. He said, I rediscovered the original Paul, the Paul I was as a teenager. And then Emma talked about being 40, and then Paul said, it's a new 30, isn't it? 40? Apparently so. I enjoyed his interview, though. It was really good.
He said, I am a bit crazy. I blame my parents.
And he said, bonkers is good. Who wants to be normal? Yeah.
I think he's probably a bit crazy because fucking drunk off his head for a couple of decades and the rest.
He's just on Ribena now, though, so it's all right.
Yeah, true that. Actually, Paul did do well to not drink in the house. Cause it sounds like he's not...
It was hard for him.
It sounds like he's not giving up drink completely, but he said he didn't want to drink in the house because he didn't want to go nuts. But look at the way he acted anyway. Imagine if he had drunk. That's
you were really hoping he was going to.
Oh, yeah, damn right I was.
What I liked about this interview was he was very grateful for his time in the house.
He's got a little grin on his face, like a little monkey.
He said, thank you so much, Big Brother, for having me. You gave me a second chance in my life, in my career, you know.
Well, what has he been doing since Hollyoaks?
God knows. What has he been doing? Designing his own fucking fashion range? Or that's his designer, isn't it? His costume maker.
So then Gemma basically is the only villain left, isn't she? It's just old people. Sam and Amelia and Sarah and Chad.
Sarah's a villain.
Well, yeah, but she's the showman as well, sort of thing.
Speaking of Sarah, Paul said about her, Sarah is very vulnerable. He said, I like her and love her, but sometimes I don't know if I can trust her.
And he said, Sarah and Chad are tied at the hip. I don't know what he was going to say. And he said, she just abuses him all day long.
Yeah, evidently.
And Paul had 3 blue fingernails.
Oh yeah, he did have blue painted nails. Weird.
So that was it. Yeah, that was just ridiculous to boot Paul to none out. Luckily, there's only a week left. Otherwise, I'd be more angry about that. But as there's only a week left, I can deal with it.
This is when people started talking about nice people. Doesn't have to be mean to make good TV. But I don't think... Like, Paul wasn't mean.
Paul was crazy. He wasn't mean. He was a nutcase. But, considering Paul and Brandy went... The Saturday show was actually really fucking good.
Oh yeah, you loved it.
I loved it. Did you not love it that much?
No, but I think...
Why?
Was it just the sheer cringe-worthy awkwardness of Sarah and Chad's relationship?
Yes.
I mean, that is all we've got to focus on now. And to be fair, it is brilliant TV, so...
Yeah. So, have you got notes on this one?
Yeah, I do, but
okay.
Carry on if you want. Oh, Derek, I've got first thing. I've got Derek said he always wanted to meet Sarah Harding. Did he fuck?
God. I'm surprised Sarah Harding isn't carrying a Sharpie in her bloody pocket for autographs. Derek said it's a game, it's not real. Just like ghosts. And
Helen was talking and she was making an analogy for the Big Brother house, and she was saying there's no loyalty in here, and she said it's a trade fair for people to show their wares.
Okay, I agree with that. So
why
aren't you showing your fucking wares, bitch? And then you're going, it's not the time and the place to be a comedian in the Big Brother house. So if it's a trade fair and you're meant to be showing your wares, what wares are you showing? Wandering around looking like grot bags, being a miserable cow? Fuck off. Get out.
Grot bags.
That's an insult to grot bags.
Wurzel Gummidge or something? What is that of?
It's of grot bags and Rodhull and Emu and Whizbit. You remember that, right?
No, not really. I've got vague awareness of something that might be.
And Cuddles the monkey.
Yeah, we know what that is because he...
You know Whizbit. Ha ha, this away, ha ha, that away, ha ha, this away, my
I missed that. I was after that window.
God, you haven't been born.
Alfie is lost right now. He's like, what?
Nah, he probably knows more than you do.
Alfie probably knows Thomas the Tank, and that's about it.
Hey, leave Alfie alone. So then, Gemma was saying she went to boot camp and she thought she was going on a skiing trip, and
yeah.
And her mum threw away her thongs.
Now that reminded me, and did you used to watch this show? And it was on Channel 4, where they sent like Brits off to like a correction camp in the desert in America.
Like that before, yeah.
I used to watch that shit
People
like religiously.
Shout at you. It's horrible.
Yeah. Do you think she was on one of those shows? It wasn't on a show though, was it?
Yeah, it was on a show.
Was it?
Yeah.
I used to watch that shit, but if any of you know what that shit was called, please tweet me at bb_superfan because I want to go back and look here on YouTube.
No one is going to tweet you that, but nice try. But yeah, do you think I think someone said that to her, but do you think that's why Gemma's so unorthodox now? Because that happened to her and now she's rebelling against that.
The America thing? Yeah,
because if you feel so betrayed, then you're just like, oh, fuck you, I'm going to get all these tattoos and just be a complete twat.
Parents aren't proud of her, are they? Didn't say it in the letter.
No, Holly, she don't even care about her.
Friends when I was 18. And loads of friends before that should be proud of me. What, from like year 4 or like, I don't know, reception or something?
That's bad, isn't it?
Playgroup.
When you moan about your letter from home, that's bad. You know he did that. You remember when B did that? You remember Freddie and B? Look, we're testing Gaz's superfan knowledge here. B got a video from home, but she wanted it to be from her mum, and it was from her friend, and she just kicked off. She went fucking mad about it.
She was a bit mad though, wasn't she?
She was like, are we having a positive day or a negative day? She was a fucking psychopath. She was the undoing of poor Freddie.
Series was very interesting casting.
Yeah, it was good. Anyway, Sarah is homesick for her dogs. Chad looks like he's dressed for a job interview. Sarah is crying in the loo and no one has noticed.
Really?
Brandy says D-Rock, i.e. Derek, has the biggest dick.
Yeah. Wasn't she asking Helen who she thought had the biggest dick? Why would you spark that conversation up with Helen, of all things? But I thought maybe Brandy's just trying to make her feel uncomfortable for good TV. Maybe. She's doing that American reality TV
Yeah. So then they did this rap battle.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
This was good. Did you not think this was good? It's funny.
Was part of what you enjoyed in this episode?
Yeah, it was funny.
This is where the word luff came from.
Yeah.
So the first group was called Savage Six.
And also they actually had Lose Yourself by Eminem playing over. They actually paid out for a bit of Lose Yourself.
Really?
Real Lose Yourself, yeah. I was shocked. I was shook.
On the back of it?
At the start of it.
Right.
Yeah, I was shocked.
You thought they were going to use that fake one?
Yeah, they always do that fake one. And they had Harry Styles tonight, so they're shelling out for a bit of music.
That's a waste of money, Big Brother. Don't waste your money on that shit.
Yeah, go on. Savage Six.
Enough love. Enough love. Were the names of them.
Yeah.
So, anything on Savage Six? Who was in that?
I've got, I don't know who was in it, but I've got a couple of choice quotes.
Go on.
Barry, you're all a bunch of pussies, you can suck my muff.
Yeah.
And from Sam, I've got the tan on your face, I wish it was mace. That was about Paul.
Mace? What is mace?
It's like something you spray on a rapist. Like blinds
like the
them.
thing, yeah. You can't say that in the current climate.
No, can't you?
I don't know, there's a lot of acid attacks going on, but it's not the same thing, is it?
Oh, it's the latest fashion, isn't it? Like fidget spinners, what are they called?
Fidget spinners, yeah, and dabbing.
What, have you got any from that team?
Is that Savage Six?
Yeah.
I just got enough fluff and I wrote Sarah crap.
I've put Sarah's rapping was good. At least she was went a bit faster than the others. And what about Derek's?
He couldn't even read it, let alone rap it. Got any lyrics from it? I can't remember.
No, but it was so funny.
It was like watching your granddad
It
try
was
and do it,
so
wasn't it?
stupid. It was just ridiculous. And just his dancing as well. It was just, it was funny.
I've written Sandy is the best so far.
Okay.
Did you think she was good?
I haven't even written hers
I
down.
apparently thought she was the best.
Helen got the ump about something in it.
Something Sarah had said about being
not
funny. Not being funny, Mummy. But I put that Brandy and Gemma were bitching about the rap lyrics.
Mm.
Even Gemma was getting her knickers in a twist that Sarah had said Helen wasn't funny.
She can't get her knickers in a twist because her mum threw away all her thongs when she went to boot camp. I don't know. That was so good though. I enjoyed that rap. Anytime they're rapping is good, I think. It's cringe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What was the point of all that? No one knows.
That's true.
So this is when Helen was outside going, oh, there's a time and a place to be a comedian. Yeah.
But she said it to Sarah, right? Directly.
Yeah,
and she was like, it was kind of like, yeah, right, there's an understanding here that this is why I'm like this.
Oh, it was all quite light-hearted, blah, blah, blah. And Helen's like being all serious about it. She said, I haven't been a comedian in here. I've been a survivor. A survivor of what? What have you survived? Derek's fucking snoring? Fuck off. She's really getting on my nerves. If she wins...
I can't.
Ugh.
Worse than Colleen Nolan, actually, if she wins.
Much worse. Way worse. Sam had hurt feelings over Derek's rap. I don't know what that was about.
Sam had hurt feelings over Derek's rap.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it said something like he walks away, like he only says hello and then he walks away when I start talking or something like that.
I'm surprised
he's like, I hope he doesn't really feel like that about me.
I'm surprised he could even understand Derek's rap. It's like he's having an epileptic fit. Well, I put, why is Chad wearing sunglasses indoors?
He's always wearing those rose-tinted glasses.
Trying to see Sarah for a better light. Then we got the eviction again. Brandy and Sandy didn't say goodbye, I noted.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Paul said, I love the booze, actually. I'm the fucking villain. Then Sean said, it'll be Derek or Helen.
Oh.
If there's another one.
Chad said, I love this, about the booze, because Sarah was worrying about the booze. It sounded to me like they're just trying to have fun and say this person and then that person.
It's true.
It's true, because that's what I was like when I was there.
It down.
I was just booing and cheering anyone, and I didn't give a fuck whether I liked them or not. It's just like, boo, cheer. You just don't care. It doesn't... He actually hit the nail right on the head. I love Chad. He's so astute. But then why does he like Sarah?
Mm.
But do you remember how much we hated
No
Chad
idea.
at first?
Did we?
Yeah, because he was being a right pervert and a right creep.
Oh, yeah, and he thought he could bang everyone in there.
And now he's stuck with rotten old Sarah.
He's been on a real journey, hasn't he?
Yeah, from Amelia Lily to Sarah. I'm surprised Sarah doesn't get more pissed off with him that he used to fancy Amelia and then moved on to her. I can imagine her being a right psycho about that.
But Amelia's got Sam now, so she's probably okay with that.
Well, has she though?
Well, no, probably not actually, as it turns out.
So then Paul went.
Yeah, Emma came back, and I said that Derek looked genuinely nervous when Emma came back on the tannoy. Paul's called out. That's what I've noted. He was wearing that blue nail varnish, and that's where Sean said to him as he left, "I don't fucking know what makes good television."
Yeah. And
you don't know.
And I think in the diary room, Barry said, "We're going to get tired of Romeo and Juliet."
And they all are. They're all getting tired of it.
I'm not tired of it. I think it's a good show now.
It's hilarious. Great to watch, but horrible to live with, I'm sure.
Better than fucking old people's home with Helen, Barry and fucking Derek sitting moaning.
And the end of that episode the night before ended on live feed where fucking Derek was talking about putting his dogs in the kennels to Barry. I was like, fucking hell, that's what we can look forward to now.
It's like having 3 fucking James C's in there, isn't it? So then Barry said, we're down to the nitty gritty. So this, oh God. So this was Sarah and Chad's coming out party.
And Sarah asked Chad how it will work when he's in LA.
And he said, we'll figure it out.
And she goes, serious? It's not gameplay.
And then they started kissing. And then I think Gemma went, ooh.
Is it official yet?
Yeah. And then
Sarah goes, I guess so.
And then Sam said, oh, are you going to ask her to be your girlfriend?
Yeah.
God,
so almost like playground, isn't it?
It's so cringe.
You're going out
and
now.
then Chad's like, oh, is that what I have to do? And then he's like, will you be my girlfriend? And then on bots, Brandy said they need to tell their own boyfriends and girlfriends first, which I liked. And then Gemma said they're finally admitting it. You got 2 boyfriends now. And then Gemma said, I can't believe they're boyfriend and girlfriend when they haven't even had sex. Well, that doesn't matter. And Sam said she hasn't even given him a handy J under the duvet.
Oh.
Why does he say everything like a twat?
Look, you don't need to go for the dizzle. Just have a shizzle.
Why does everything that comes out of his mouth sound so annoying?
Because he's
posh.
A toff.
But still.
He's not even the biggest of toffs, though, is he? Really?
Well, no, look at Arthur.
Arthur and Ben.
But Arthur didn't say anything.
World,
but Arthur didn't say all that shit like that.
I used to do a good Arthur impression, but I can't remember it now.
Yeah. Oh, mate, don't walk too far that way.
Oh, you'll fall off the fucking edge. Yeah. Oh, that's a real posh person.
And Barry said their story is already getting a bit wearing. Why is he saying that? Is he in the diary room again?
Yeah, he was talking about the Chad and Sarah story. Yeah.
Barry's diary room warrior.
He said, I don't want to be around that. And Derek said to Sarah, fate has brought you together.
I thought he said Satan has brought you together. I did. I honestly did.
So then...
Which I think might be closer to the mark.
Sarah starts asking Derek, because if he's some sort of fortune teller, whether they're going to live in London or LA. And then he starts going... Oh, what did he say? LA.
It's like
here for the first 3 years,
yeah.
And then you're going to go to LA. And then she asked, like, "Am I going to take the dog with me?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah." And then Sarah goes to Derek, "Can you walk me down the aisle if it happens?"
That was fucking terrifying.
Fucking psycho.
Oh, did we get a shot of Chad's face when she said that?
Was he sat there?
Yeah, he was there.
He must have wanted the fucking smoking area to swallow him up.
And then Derek said it would be a privilege.
Oh. Derek said to Chad, "You are meant to be the father of her child."
Oh my
I would be
God.
crawling over the fucking walls at this point.
God. That is terrifying.
Smash the fire exit. Get out of there.
Also, I don't like the thought of ghosts like meddling in my relationship. He's like talking to the spirit. Like, what is he? Yeah, like, is he talking to the ghost? Is he a fortune teller? Like, make your mind up.
He's an absolute fraud, is what he is. Okay, and now we come on to your favourite part, I think, where Sarah is singing to herself.
And then a hero comes along. Strength to carry on.
And then Sam goes, "Get to bed."
No, Hey, you're going too fast. First, Chad was sitting on the couch talking to Sandy, and he was going, "Oh, you do your thing in the cooking in the kitchen." He's like, "I didn't write this bit down, but I just remember." He's like, "You do your thing." He's like, "I do my thing," and he went, "And Sarah likes to sing."
Oh yeah.
Which is quite funny. And then and then Sarah just held this note for like,
Awful.
And Chad just went, "Oh wow." It's just the way he said, "Oh wow." And he kind of like his face just like fell like, what the fuck have I got myself into? It was so good. And I did a gif of that, stealing Gaz's gif of the week.
Can I ask,
that's a bonus
was
gift.
that videoed off the TV and then made into a gif?
Yeah,
It looked good
did
quality
it look
for a
good?
video.
Ah, sweet. Who shouted "Get to bed"? That was
Sam.
That was funny. Everyone was laughing out there, and then Amelia said Chad's trying to support her.
Trying to.
And then Gemma said, "Was that out of tune?"
Like, what do you think? Like, can't you not hear?
And then Barry said, "It's the aircon."
Oh, yeah. No, it's the aircon. I mean, I've tried to hold a note in here. You just can't do it. It's the aircon. And he did a little wink, like, as if he was trying to, he knew he was trying to cover for her, but it was absolute bollocks.
Yeah.
I like that.
Sarah's oh god, she's such a drunk mess, man. Fuck.
It wrecks your voice, the aircon.
Yeah, big time. And then
did Sarah say, "Can we just go to the toilet and make out?"
No.
I don't want to talk business.
Chad was trying to talk about business with Sarah,
which means what? Life after Big Brother.
I think about the magazine deal.
Oh, right.
And then she went, "Can we just go to the toilet and make out?" And Chad said, "You can't get emotional when you're a rock star. No worries." And then
who's the rock star?
Sarah
Harding.
Yeah. And then Chad said, she said, "Can we go to the toilet and make out?" And he said, "We can make out super hard." Ooh. And then Sarah said, "You'll see your new wife at the ceremony." And something about him being husband material.
I don't know how he's managing to stay in that house.
I know. And then they went in the toilet together.
Again.
Did you hear what I heard?
She was noshing him off.
A belt being undone.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, and then she said this had better be worth the wait.
Yeah, she did say that.
Yeah, and then he said, "See, I couldn't work out what's going on because I heard the belt getting undone." And then he said, "That's my job. Leave that up to me."
He did say that.
What does that mean?
They haven't had sex though because she keeps saying wait till Friday.
Maybe she just looked at it.
Just checking it out beforehand. Yeah.
But
maybe.
why would he say that's my job? Leave that to me. What does that mean?
Well, he's got to do the work.
Do you think he just had a little wank in front of her?
No, I don't know. I'm not sure.
And then he said, "Are you happy?" And he said, "Me too." He does seem to really like her. And then she's why? I think Chad's fucked in that. He's fucked in the head as well.
If you like someone that's that horrible to you,
yeah, I think he's a bit fucked. He's a bit tapped. And then she said, "I just want this to work." Cut to 5 minutes later in the kitchen.
Oh, when they had an argument. Can I just, before you go into that, there was a bit in the middle of all this Sarah and Chad business where Sam said to Gemma, "How happy are you that Paul's gone?" And Gemma goes, "I didn't like him deep down, but I could live with him."
Deep down. I told you, she missed him. When he was gone, she missed him. She missed it, laughing at his stupid clothes and calling him a rat and a snake. That was good. So Chad is feeling hungry.
Oh, is this the mince?
Yeah.
So,
now, this mince went from a quarter of a cup to half a cup to...
Did it?
And Sandy, do you see Sandy twitching about it? She's twitching about him eating late at night.
She was on the sofa, positioned in front of that kitchen window so she can keep
food monitor. And then Sarah's like, "Oh, you've got to think about other people."
Chad went, "What the fuck, dude? You are a dick."
Yeah. And then, but why was Sarah making roast potatoes during this argument?
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember her bending down from the oven and bringing them up to the counter.
So were they for the next day or that day? Or
she's like 3 a.m.
Yeah, she's like...
Some casual roast potatoes.
You shouldn't get drunk and cook anyway. But she was shouting at him for eating, and then she was making roast potatoes.
That's the point. I don't know.
It made no sense whatsoever.
I think it's because the mince formed a basis for a meal that was coming up the next day.
Yeah, but he was only going to eat a little bit of that packet. But who eats a bit of mince like that?
It's because he's a protein fiend.
Okay. And then Chad went, fuck food, I'm not eating for 3 days. How long was it before he
went to the storeroom and cracked a raw egg into his mouth and just gulped it down? Can you imagine that?
No.
Oh.
That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. He cracked that egg open on a crisp and dry bottle.
Did he?
Yeah. I mean, what the fuck? And then he went, so good, so tasty. And Marcus went, Chad is getting his protein fix. Then Chad said, she's throwing me under the bus and brandying the fuck out of me right now.
Brandying? Like brandy? American reality TV tactics.
Exactly. And then Sam and Gemma are in the kitchen now watching like they were watching a fucking tennis match, like together like a little pair of owls watching, weren't they? Weren't they?
Pair of owls.
They were. And then Chad said to Sarah, you better get a plan B after that fucking. Now, I don't think he meant what she thought he meant, but I think she thought he meant that she was bad in bed or something. Did you not have this bit?
No.
Yeah.
Sarah thought Sam meant...
No, Chad said to Sarah, you better get a plan B after that fucking. Look, we know Chad doesn't make much sense when he's drunk.
Okay.
And then Sarah said, you're not getting to first base with me right now. I think he's already got past first base.
What is first base? A blowjob?
It's just kissing his first base, isn't
yeah,
it?
Yeah, of course.
A blowjob. Maybe in your world.
Fast, isn't it?
Meanwhile, Amelia was up in the diary room. Have you got that bit?
No, I've just got the Sam said he doesn't get a boner over Amelia, but that might be at the same time.
That's later, ages later.
Tell me, what was Amelia saying in the diary room?
Amelia was in the diary room being a sarky cunt. She goes...
Was she?
Yeah, she goes, oh, I hope that Sarah and Chad live happily ever after. I hope it works out when they get out of here. I'm really excited for them. And then she smirked.
Nice one, Amelia.
What a bitch. She looked drunk as well when she said that. So then back to Chad and Sarah. He said to Sarah, are you playing the American reality TV card right now?
How can she? She's a British person that he can't even understand half her phrases.
And then he said, fuck your meat. And then Sarah said, I watched this twice, that's why I've got such good notes on it. Sarah said, there's people out there starving.
Oh, yeah, don't we know it?
We love that one, don't we? And Chad said, stop saying I don't think about other people. He got quite angry at that point. This was when Sarah was making the roast potatoes. I don't know why he couldn't have just had one of them. And she said, get used to the real world.
You don't like butter and potatoes,
no,
remember?
It's too many carbs. She said, get used to the real world because it's not all about you.
Oh, fucking hell.
I know.
Advice that she could listen to.
Yeah. And then he went in the storeroom again and he just like stared like mournfully at the food in there.
Yeah. He kind of just had a look at himself in the mirror.
In his sunglasses. Then we got Sam's. You can do Sam's bit because fuck him.
Was he talking to Gemma in bed about not getting a boner over Amelia?
Yeah.
Actually, I thought when I was watching it, I think yesterday, it is actually quite nice to see Sam and Gemma, who are straight boy and girl, have a friendship where they can just share a bed and actually be friends and mates.
Especially when they're both quite different.
But you don't normally see that often.
Worlds.
Like when straight people become friends, it's always assumed that it will lead elsewhere. Yeah. He was just saying that he doesn't get a boner over her, so he was just kind of like raising concerns, maybe. She's like, if you look at Amelia, don't you even get a boner?
An ONB?
An out of nowhere boner.
Is that a thing?
No.
No, I don't think so. I've written, Gaz knows how this feels in the Big Brother house, getting an out of nowhere boner.
Alright. I didn't have a boner. If I did, you'd have a lot more to look at.
Maybe you just had butterflies. Then I put Sarah junkie behaviour cleaning up the kitchen. This was the bit when Chad was in bed again now. And he said, I don't get why you're so upset with me. Have you got any of those?
Hang on.
Yeah, go on.
When Sarah was cleaning up the kitchen, she was looking through the kitchen window right across the living room into the bedroom where Chad went to get into bed.
Oh my god.
So
what have you got from this bedroom scene?
I think Sarah said the bigger picture is you and me. If you want the bigger picture, you need to think about pleasing your girl.
Yeah, try and make your woman happy.
And then Chad said, are you breaking up with me?
Yeah.
And she was like, you've got more than this on me, because I've got the last two key lines next.
Okay.
Which I know don't come yet.
Chad said, I don't get why you're so upset with me. Sarah said, you need to try and make your woman happy. She said, you'll be snoring your arse off in a sec. You're winding me up. You can't rectify this. He said, we'll figure it out tomorrow. He's always saying, we'll figure it out. He said, are you breaking up with me? Are you still my girlfriend? And
she said, yeah, but then she said, no.
She said, I'm just laying down some boundaries. Fucking hell.
What are the boundaries? That you need to share mince with everyone else?
Do what she says at all times, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And then
never walk away from a girl.
And then he said, what the fuck is wrong with you, girl? You're so mean. And then the last two lines were...
He goes, miss you.
Fuck off.
And that is true love that's blossomed in the Big Brother house.
I love that. What a great ending, though. Miss you. Fuck off. Chad does seem to like the abuse, doesn't he?
I think he does.
Who would put up with that? Who would put up with that? It's insane. Okay, have you got notes for next one?
Yeah, we've got 2 more days left to go. We're now on day 19, and it's the start of the vote.
I'm on a blog now, so God help us.
Next day, Sarah goes, are you still in a strop? Chad goes, I don't know what that means.
He says that to every fucking thing. Maybe that's why he still likes her, because he doesn't understand what she's saying half the time.
Now, I said, I'm surprised that Chad smokes.
Oh, see, I told you. You said defending his drinking. He smokes, and he likes self-harm because he's going out with Sarah Harding. So
body's a temple.
Yeah.
Sarah said that she and Chad should have hugged it out before bed the next day.
Well, she went fuck. He said miss you. She went fuck you. So.
And then she's like, right, am I gonna have to be the bigger person? Do you remember they're on the bench outside?
Oh, she's such a cunt.
And she goes, come here, and he goes, well, no, you come here. And she's like, okay, well, I'll meet you there. And they both like shifted into the middle of the bench.
I've done that before. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I've done that before. you just went back down. And Chad said, I wasn't even going to eat the meat. She's acting like a fortune teller.
This is in the diary room.
Yeah.
He said, I'm in trouble for being healthy, apparently. That's when he said that he didn't like eating Sandy's food with all that butter and potatoes.
And he said he doesn't trust Sarah.
Oh.
About her not backing him up, I guess, about the meat. And he said he's not going to eat for a couple more days. Okay, Chad.
So then, like, Sarah's in the kitchen, like, trying to work out what she can give Chad. She goes, I'll just take him a banana.
She treats him like he's a fucking 5-year-old, isn't it? Oh, Chad, you can eat this now.
Here, have this.
Yeah.
I don't want that. It's a banana. Come on, have it.
Yeah.
That's just sugar.
Yeah.
So
it's fruit, though. But banana's like the healthiest thing I eat.
No, but Chad doesn't want all the sugar in his bloodstream because it is just sugar for him.
Okay.
That's why you don't want to eat potatoes, because carbs become sugar in your body.
Yeah. Sarah was accusing Chad of sulking. That's rich. Sam said to Amelia, you're a ray of sunlight on a rainy day.
This is when some name calling came up.
Oh, yeah.
And he started
From
on Gemma.
me to Sam on my blog.
Sam and Gemma next had a few, but I can't remember what they were. I've only got the last one.
What? Go on. Bad one?
It's like, you're ingrown hair. You're something or other. And then Gemma goes, you're chlamydia.
Yeah. I don't pay attention to what they say. Selective podcaster. So then we had the vault.
Yeah, the vault began. The vault looked great, didn't it?
Why have they spent so much money on the vault but they can't buy a decent diary and chair? Tell me that.
That is a very good question. They could have sculpted something out of all that gold they've got in there.
And it's marble on the floor, Ryland said. I think it's probably just laminate, but...
Yeah, it's that stuff you get on a reel outside some cheap shop for tablecloth. But I did think the vault looked really good. They put a lot of work into that. It matched the silver and gold theme. It had all those little doors that popped open. That mechanism was like a lot of work.
Safety deposit boxes. Like on Breaking Bad.
Fucking bank. So Big Brother said it's time to nominate. So all the housemates go into the vault and then they get told to leave again.
I didn't really understand like what the point of the vault was at that point, because it just felt like they were doing normal nominations, but it became more apparent today because they watched the little videos and shit. I get, but still, it was quite elaborate.
It was very elaborate for what the purposes served. So it turned out it was just normal nominations, and Amelia had to go nominate first.
Yeah.
So basically, they've got that little case in front of them, and it's got all the pictures of the housemates printed out, and you have to put the ones you want to nominate inside the box, but like flat, so it's sticking out when the door pops open and they reveal who's been nominated later. Yeah,
I'm not going through all the nominations. If you want to, feel free.
Probably can do it quick. Amelia nominated Chad and Sarah. Derek nominated Gemma and Sarah. Sarah basically for being an alcoholic.
Everyone nominated Sarah. Let's cut that one
Derek
out.
said, I tried to help Sarah and thought there was an improvement. She started drinking alcohol again. She can't help it. Poor love. It's like she's out of control. AKA, she's an alcoholic.
Snake.
Chad nominated Pineapple and Gemma. Sandy and Gemma.
I put Chad nommed Sandy because of foods. I wrote that in my blog. That's good.
He actually blamed Gemma for his rows with Sarah. Yeah, Gemma's definitely the problem here.
Yeah.
Chad, nice one.
Yeah, when you're in the outside world with no
Gemma,
Gemma's it'll be fine.
It'll be what she's tweeted or what she's put in the tabloids.
Yeah.
Helen nominated Sam and Sarah. About Sarah, she said, the evening changes her personality, causing me some discomfort because I can't predict her behaviour. The evening, aka Big Brother's alcohol allowance.
In the evening. The storeroom is open for refreshments.
Sam nominated Sarah for...
No, I think you mean the Harding.
Oh, the Harding and the Chad.
Why can't he say anything like a normal fucking Why does he have to say everything like a cunt? You're a cunt.
Why do you think?
Brandy was right. You're a cunt and you're a slag.
He said that Sarah tells a lot of lies.
Well,
and then
so does he to Amelia, saying he fancies it rather than his ex. So whatever.
Cut out of the vault, and Sam was saying that he uses Sean's nomination tactics, where every day you get up and you look at the screen with all the housemate faces and you make a list, and whoever the last two, you nominate them. And that makes it very easy. Yeah, it's like in order of who you like.
The order of operation.
Yeah.
Okay, Paul from BB19.
So Chad said to Sarah, do you like to see me happy? Do you like to see me smile?
Little fucker.
He was trying to manipulate nominations, and there's been no consequence as of yet.
Yeah, because he didn't actually say a name.
He goes, I'm not talking about nominations in any shape or form.
He didn't say a name, though.
But it was obvious that he was trying to... It is against the rules to attempt to influence any other housemates' nominations. We know that.
But he didn't say the name.
Pineapple.
He lives in a pineapple. Let's see. But
Sandy, Bogle.
Yeah. But she didn't rise to it. She didn't do as he told her.
No, she didn't. She nominated Helen and Gemma. Gemma next nominated Sarah and Chad. No surprise there.
Gemma nominated Sarah for being unstable and saying horrible things. Pot, kettle.
Anything for Chad's reason?
No.
Comes with Sarah, basically. Sean nominated Sarah because he's jealous that she has an unfair advantage by having a partner in the house. And same reason for Chad, which I thought was bollocks.
So I think those reasons should be not accepted.
No, me neither.
It's stupid.
It's jealousy, basically.
Yeah, stupid.
Sandy said about Chad when she nominated him, he walks around the house like a big baby. And Sarah, she moans about everything. Grow up now, babes. Take responsibility of your life. Good advice.
But hold on, she said she moans about everything, but she's very happy-go-lucky. Those two things are
mutually
complete opposite. Yeah. That's like she's a lovely person, but she's a little bitch. Doesn't make any sense.
She's lovely, but she's a little bitch. I forgot about that. Nicola McLean, she's absolutely lovely. So Now I've written, what was the point of the vault other than nominations? Like,
Well,
we've seen it today, but...
Helen was feeling lonely. Oh, whatever.
Oh, yeah, basically she cried in the diary room and admitted that she had a weak personality.
Well, boring housemate too. Get out.
She said, like, the personalities are so strong in here, it makes me feel like I'm a weak person or something.
No fucker could ever make me feel weak. Know yourself, little girl.
Yeah.
No, who cares what other people are like? Just do you, honey boo boo. As Josh would say.
Meatball. Sean, Derek, and Sandy.
Sean is Barry for those.
We're talking about
confused.
the 1980s, and Sean said, Barry said, in the 1980s, girls were mini versions of their mums.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
And how they used to dress like their mum
What was
because
he trying to say
they
there?
didn't have much disposable income, and it's probably their mums that bought their clothes. And then Sandy was talking about petticoats and things. Where are they from? The Victorian era.
I've just put, for fuck's sake, these highlights are thin. Why did they even show that bit? Just to show how boring the old people are.
Look at what you've done. Sort of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Thanks for voting out the entertainment.
This is what you wanted. Are you happy now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually.
So next,
Oh, God.
inspired by Dominique from BB19, Sam introduced his new interview show, which takes place in the bathtub, and starts using the shower
Where
head.
our bum cheeks have been.
Yeah, starts using the shower head to interview like Amelia and stuff, and it was all
using the shower head. That sounds a bit sexy.
epilator. It all starts out really innocent,
Yeah,
and
he
then
fucked himself, didn't
and then
he?
Gemma gets involved.
Yeah, Gemma does like to ask the personal questions, doesn't she?
And the most like uncomfortable ones too. Yeah. So she starts asking Sam if he'd rather be with Amelia for 3 months deep, right, or his ex-girlfriend Tiff,
Whoever she is.
and he said, did he say neither at first?
He said Amelia.
But then he had to be pushed on it.
And then
like,
he said
if
he
it was
lying.
good with Amelia, yeah, and he said Amelia, which Amelia was like, straight away, you're not even telling
Does
the truth.
Amelia even like him or what?
She seems nonplussed
most
about the whole thing.
The most lacklustre showman since fucking Sam Fairs was trying to get off with that gay guy from Made in Chelsea. No, the other way round. He was trying to get off with her. God knows why, because he was gay.
Big Brother.
Ollie Locke.
Sam Fairs has got terrible stomach ulcer or something.
She's got a boil.
Crohn's disease, isn't it?
Yeah, and a boyfriend who gets off his own mum, apparently.
What?
What? Because she's got her own TV show, and apparently her boyfriend snogged his own mum on it, like when he said goodbye to her. Gave her a kiss that was a bit too enthusiastic. True.
Did she say it?
True story. No, there was a big scandal on Twitter.
She was the worst.
Oh, God.
You telling me that Ollie Locke was trying to kiss her in Big
Yeah,
Brother?
because it's just cue cards, isn't it?
I thought he was already
No, he's bisexual then. He was one of those.
take shoes out of bag now, wasn't it?
Tom Daly type, just pretending to be bi until he moves on to the next plane.
I'll never forget that task
Trisha.
with that production member standing there with those cards.
So, anyway.
um,
Yeah, so then Sam basically goes, he
yeah.
still fancies his ex-girlfriend, whatever. Sam, if you died tomorrow, like, wouldn't bat a fucking eyelid, whatever.
But the worst thing is that like he's now gone to Gemma and said, "Oh yeah, I lied, and that I should have said neither." Amelia's gonna watch that back, and if he actually,
If Amelia watching it back with her mouth open, who gives a fuck? Whatever.
but if he actually cared, like that's dumb.
Dumpy, boring. Next.
Oh, so
God,
now
I'm being so nasty.
no, but that storyline is boring, and also especially now it's completely fizzling out, and he doesn't really seem committed to it. There's no point, is there?
Crap.
So now the vault sort of came into fruition and revealed all of the noms by them watching it on the screen, and all the doors like popped open to see the faces of who've been nominated.
Chad's face when he saw his girl. He was like, oh.
He got 5 of them.
Why did Chad get so... He's just guilty by association.
Definitely.
For the Harding.
And then and then Sarah got 7 of them.
Yeah.
All of her doors falling open was quite entertaining as well.
Took her quite a while to work out that the whole house had nominated her.
Literally
Thick
the
bitch.
whole afternoon.
Thick cow.
So then Big Brother revealed that all housemates that receive at least one nomination will face a public vote. So the nominations became...
Big Brother. Hold on, wait.
Yeah?
Do you like it when Big Brother does that? Puts everyone who just got one vote out. Because I've seen people bitching about it on Twitter. I think it's brilliant.
When you need to get out some dead wood.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course.
You don't want just Gemma, Sarah and Chad up. Fuck that. You want
You're going to
Derek.
definitely lose someone
Yeah,
good.
fuck that. You want Derek, Helen, all those concepts, Sam.
Yeah, but you haven't got them.
I
You've
love
only
it
got...
when they do that.
To be fair, at this point, Big Brother probably should have just put everyone up.
It don't matter
can't
at
afford-
this stage, does it?
Yeah,
but
we
they
can-
have put
No, but
nearly everyone up.
We can't afford to lose. The nominations now are Chad, Helen, yes, we can't afford to lose that. Sarah, Sarah, Gemma, and Sandy. Like Chad, Sarah, Gemma, Sandy. They're the ones we need.
Sandy can go.
But at least she's got a storyline with Pineapple versus the Hardin and the Chad.
Fuck that. Do you like Sandy?
I like her because I liked her already.
But
I don't think she's been entertaining enough in the house or done what I would want her to do to win.
Crap. I think she's... The way she was being about that cooking and everything... Anyway, we'll come off that.
But listen, like,
I am listening.
out of these housemates, who do you want to go?
Look,
Sean?
No, you look.
No.
Let me finish.
Davina, now listen. You want Sean to go, you want Derek to go, you want Helen to go. So, no, I agree, you've got to get them up. So, but yeah, we've got Chad, Helen, Sarah, Gemma, Sandy facing this Tuesday's, tomorrow night's double eviction.
But what the fuck's this podcast called? PV on Blast fans. Chad, save Chad.
And save Sarah. In this case,
Sarah will be saved anyway. Don't waste your money on that bin.
But don't get caught in that
Old
trap.
bin.
Old _bin. Stop mentioning her. I don't even know who she is.
Well, who cares? We might
Shutting
like
her
them.
out.
Sounds good.
So
God, I'm so weary.
Sarah's like, oh, it doesn't really matter if you connect with these people. It's whether you connect to the audience or not.
Right, yeah.
She said.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Helen was trying to stop Gemma working out the noms. She's like, oh, I just don't like it when you get into trouble. I don't want you to get into trouble. Like, get lost, Helen. Let her do what she wants.
Oh, yeah, I'm not entertaining anyone, so I don't want anyone else to entertain anyone either. Brilliant. Great.
And then Sam starts going to Gemma, will you cry if I leave? And Gemma goes, I'll be in floods. And then Amelia's going, I'll cry if you leave. It's like, I don't...
Shut up, Amelia.
I don't care.
Hold on. When did this... I'm a bit lost in my notes, but Chad said to Sarah, go put on a dress.
That's coming up next.
Okay, go on.
But I've got an eek, which was Amelia's
yeah.
spotted snow leopard print sports leggings with a yellow highlight.
Well, I don't remember that, but everything Amelia wears is an eek.
Which
so.
she teamed with those rose pink, rose cat ears fucking headband.
Fucking cat ears.
Where's she getting dressed? In the fucking dark by the look of it.
In down Paul Denan's old jumble sale, that's where. In the Big Brother cast off bin. Big Brother scrap heap with Gary
Big Brother
Busey.
skip with those old diary room chairs in there. Sean, Amelia and Sandy were trying to make music next, remember?
No.
They were all like making noises, and Sean decided to go and get some spoons and try and play them like some fucking
That's more entertaining than anything else happening. Well done, Baron.
Yeah, Chad said to Sarah, go put on a dress. I'm going to hit on you. When they bring more drinks, we're going to do tiki bar, but sexy tiki bar.
We're going to do what?
Tiki bar.
What's that?
A tiki bar. It's like when you have like a Hawaii themed party and you have like, like a bar made out of like bamboo and there's like glasses where it's like tiki cups.
Oh, yeah.
Like little carvings and shit.
Okay. How the hell are they going to do that?
Well, I don't know, but apparently put on a shiny dress and you got it.
Shiny dress.
Did he say shiny?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. And then Sarah said, no, it's what's on the inside that counts. Well, you're fucked there too then, you fucking wizened old cow.
Yeah.
And also burn that dressing gown.
No, but she weren't she was sat there in a like red hoodie or something.
She never. This is very anti-feminist, but she never puts any fucking makeup on. It's like if I was with someone who's basically my new boyfriend and on TV, I'd be like fucking red lipsticked up every day. Do you know what I mean?
Giving out Kartik's advice now. Go and put on some makeup.
I'd be wearing that sheeny bikini.
Getting those Instagram likes.
Kartik, make yourself look pretty. I did put that in my vlog. Chad turned into Kartik. So she didn't go and put on that shiny dress, did she?
No, she didn't.
Disobedient bitch.
I think because Brandy walked out wearing it though. That's why. So Amelia started to ask Chad, when did you realise you liked me in that way? Which is really awkward given that now he probably doesn't like her in that way.
It wasn't Chad, it was Sam.
Oh yeah, Sam. Sorry, I've actually written Chad in my notes, that's why. But I knew what I meant.
That was really embarrassing when she said that, because he doesn't even like her.
No, and even in the next line I've put, I don't think Chad likes her in that way anymore. Obviously I meant Sam.
It's alright, yours wasn't in a blog, so, and I normally fuck mine up in a blog. Oh, what? Oh, now Sarah...
Question? Answer.
Yeah.
That's what Chad said.
I'll try.
There's 9 of us left, right? 7, 8, 9. That means everyone.
Did Chad say that?
No, Sarah.
Okay.
That means everyone except you nominated me.
Then she started to
Unless
think maybe...
you did.
Yeah.
And he said, no, I could never.
Yeah.
No, she said, I'm assuming you didn't.
Yeah.
No, I could never.
He's not allowed to say that. Yeah.
He is not. He is
rule booker.
Fucking destroying the rules left, right and centre.
He's going to destroy that camera and all.
Right off his socket. So then Sarah started to feel really hard done by and deceived.
Hard done by. Future pod titles.
We've got to think of one of those next.
Don't worry about that.
That Derek had nominated her.
I know. She seemed to think Chad had nominated her over Derek, basically. Didn't she?
Oh, is that what she was getting at?
Yeah.
She said, I just feel like it's become a complete witch hunt. Everyone just assumes I have a fan base looking out for me. It's not about the fan base. It's that you're a fucking nightmare. It's not that Derek went in there and went, Sarah's got a fan base, she'll be fine.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to live with you.
Yeah.
Why can't she see that?
Because she's a narcissist. She doesn't understand. She's one of those people who doesn't see her bad points at all. Like when she said, why are they booing me? Like, why the fuck do you think they're booing you? You're a cunt. You're a misery guts. You cheated on your boyfriend. You're narcissistic. You're self-obsessed. You look like a dreary old thing in a dressing gown the whole time. Smoking, drinking, victim mentality. Poor me, poor me. I could go on, but I won't. But there's a few reasons for you right there, Sarah. Get on Twitter when you come out and you soon find out.
What do you think Big Brother needs to do to make her realise? Could show her a clips package, couldn't they? Of her, at her worst, her bits.
She still wouldn't get it. She'll never get it.
I do look forward to letting her see her bots bits, seeing her face when she watches that package.
Sam said he's scared of under-promising and over-delivering. I thought that Kartik was back in the house.
Under-promising and over-delivering.
Yeah, that's the sort of shit people say at work, or on The Apprentice.
Yeah, in an appraisal.
Yeah.
Is this where he said, I'm not in a relationship and I'm not in love, he said?
Yeah.
In the diary room.
I'm not in love. Yeah. Time for Sarah and Chad to Netflix and chill.
Oh.
But they got no Netflix.
In the bedroom.
And no chill.
And Chad goes, are you naked? Cool. And she's like, yeah. He's like, cool.
I thought her body looked quite good when she was taking her clothes off, apart from those disgusting tattoos.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she's got to have something going for her. So then night camera sexy time. Oh, this is that bit.
Oh, that bit.
Jesus.
The package rubbing.
Jesus.
So they were sharing a double bed for the first time.
Why for the first time?
They're
because they had that argument
a double bed
before.
for the very first time.
Miss
yeah.
you.
Fuck off. And Chad said, "This is hard."
What was hard? Was it his willing? Or?
No, just not
being able to
have sex. And then Derek was snoring like a train
How
again.
can you fuck with that going on in the background?
I think they find comfort under the cover for the noise. Like masks it.
I couldn't get it on with that going on.
Let's get it on.
I could not. I'd be like, no. I couldn't do it. Like, I can't cope with a squeaky bed, so I can't be doing with that. It's off-putting.
That bed is squeaky too, though.
Whose is?
Not yours. Theirs. I heard it squeaking tonight.
Mine is.
I know. I've heard your neighbours telling me. So.
Fuck off. So then, someone said, "Can you feel that there?" Yes, that there. What was that? That's another thing Chad said that's a bit odd. Can you feel what? Where?
Sounds like an old nursery rhyme. Can you feel that there?
You...
What's there? There on the stairs.
Is it so small that we can't feel it? What's going on? Also, why did they have those eye masks on when they were snogging?
Did they?
Yeah.
Maybe it's like low level bondage.
Maybe it's, that's what I put, kink. Is it that if they think they can't see, they think we can't see?
Like T-Rex.
Yeah.
Just stand still, it can't see you.
Is it that? Because was Sarah Harding rubbing Chad's knob not under the covers?
Sarah Harding rubbing Chad, his surname's Johnson.
Is it?
Johnson. That's a name in America for a penis, Johnson.
I know it is, yeah. Okay, cool. We've got the title sorted.
Something's working here.
Yeah. Forget about that. Why? Why did she do that?
Why did she rub him? Why would she rubbing him not under the covers?
That's what I just
when
fucking
you've got
said to you.
When you've got a night vision camera there.
That's
Look,
what
if you
I'm
fucking do any of
saying.
that shit again, I'm going to knock you off your socket.
Yeah. Why though? You're not answering the question.
Airtime.
That's what I've heard people say, but surely she don't want that airtime. Does she?
No, I just think they're too drunk to realise that they're not under the cover.
What? You think either her or him would be like, hold on, this is not going to look that great.
Also, maybe they're just a pair of idiots that don't realise just how much you can see when the lights are off.
What about her boyfriend watching at home, eh?
Well, imagine he's not watching by now.
I'd be watching. I'd be throwing things at the fucking telly. But even Stephen Good, Gaz.
Even Stephen. Yeah, open it.
He did that under the covers. Even he did that under the covers.
That's true. Nobody's ever done that so blatantly, have they? And above board.
But Chad, I didn't think he looked like he was packing much, did you?
No, me neither. I thought I got a bigger package than that.
Gaz! Stop going on about your knob all the fucking time. But yeah, I mean, Sarah's really like, why are people booing me? Well, you're rubbing someone's cock. I'm not slut shaming. I don't care. Rub whoever's cock you want. I don't give a fuck. But don't do that and then expect people not to have something to say about it on Twitter. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's stupid.
It's in the public domain now.
Yeah, and also they were both wearing the eye masks. I think it's that. They had the eye masks on. They think we can't see. Serious? Schoolboy error. Oh, there's a couple
Perhaps they were just disorientated or something.
There's a comment under my blog here.
Is there? What are they saying?
Yeah.
Is it trolling?
No, I do get some positive comments on my blog. Sarah and Chad are an amazing mess to watch. Yeah.
Is it from Marissa?
I want to see more Derek rapping. Me too. Okay. Now we're on to... What fucking day are we on? Jesus H. Christ.
Tonight.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, thank fuck. My voice is going to be gone tomorrow.
You going back to work tomorrow?
I'm going back to work on Wednesday.
Oh.
So...
You didn't talk to her tomorrow except for the cat, do you? So you'll be alright.
Yeah, that's true. I need to just, like, sip it up, man. Oh, just sip it up.
Lemsip it up.
Jokes. Today...
Day 20. So the vault continues, and it basically became The Light, the sequel, didn't it?
The what?
Step into the light.
Oh yeah, I love the fact that they're always coming up with original ideas on Big Brother. I mean, the fucking celebrities have only been in there a couple of weeks.
I know.
Who cares about seeing your dog or whatever?
Pumpkin.
What was Thingy's dog called? Queenie.
Oh my god, Queen.
So Sarah and Chad had a secret code for a certain housemate.
Pineapple juice. Was it pineapple juice?
No, just
It started out as pineapple juice.
Then it got cut
and then
down.
it said, the pineapple said you don't need to be doing it like that. The pineapple.
You said that's racist. Is that racist to call it pineapple? Or are we just calling
I
anything
did say
racist
that, but then I thought...
Well, pineapples
maybe.
are grown in tropical countries, so it could be racist.
And maybe it's something to do with the hair.
Could be.
Because it's like the braids look like
the
design of
Yeah, I mean,
pineapple.
why are they calling her pineapple?
There are a lot of pineapples around the house, though. Remember?
Until we hear otherwise, we're calling it racist.
If they start calling someone else like cactus, then you know it's just based on the furnishings.
Gemma and Sam were talking about Chad saying Chad and Sarah, sad, how long it would last in the outside world.
Yeah, and someone didn't Gemma say, they'll split up within days.
I said that. They said they give it a month. I don't give it a week. The
I
magazine
think Sam
deal,
said I
done.
gave them a month max. Sarah said a few days. I mean, Gemma said a few days. Sarah says forever. And then Sean walks in.
Oh, God.
Forever.
Barry doom and gloom.
And he says, you'd sell your colostomy bag.
Oh, yeah, what was that?
It's about like, Sam mentioned they'll do like
Full of shit.
Daily Mail
Oh, yeah.
story or something, magazine deal basically.
You don't want a magazine deal in the Daily Mail. They'll try and slut shame you. You want OK magazine.
I'm sure they already are. Yeah. So then, next the vault was back, and they were sat in like the vault waiting room, which we'd never seen before. But they had a big bowl of crisps and a big bowl of fruit.
Did they have a pineapple?
No, but there was a spiky plant on the table, and I thought it was a pineapple at first. And then, because that bowl was on the telly, Lindsay went into the kitchen and got her bowl out and put some crisps in it, and it made the crisps way better.
And then we ate loads. And
Yeah.
I'm planning to eat some more after this podcast when we upload it.
So we've got that to look forward to, and you haven't, so we'll enjoy it.
Hey, you might have crisps at home. If so,
Here's a top tip.
pour yourself a delicious bowl, get the biggest bowl you have in your house, and pour out some crisps and munch away.
Maybe even have a lager and dip them in it in your own bed, like Miss Teesside Simone.
And if you do know what midnight snack Paul Denham was enjoying, let me know because I forgot. Or do a gif of it if you would, because it was quite funny. It was like when Simone was eating crisps in bed. It was like
I'm
that.
talking about.
Yeah.
She was dipping them in lager. Dirty bitch.
Fuck off! I'm
Still,
sick.
it's better
I'm
than
sick.
a slice of bread up your ass.
You got your Vicks inhaler at your ass while Vicks.
Yeah. So they were like, would one housemate come to the vault? And Sam went in first, and he was shown on one of the little screens in the little safety deposit box was a video of his sister waving like a fucking gimp at the camera. Was it his sister?
Fuck no, some posh cunt that he knows. Sorry, she's probably a very nice person.
The dilemma of this is like you get teased by your family member contact, whether that be in person or a letter or a video, and you then get shown somebody else's. You pick a number and the door opens and like I can see like Lindsay's mum's there waving, and I've got to decide like, do I want a letter from my dad or let Lindsay see her mum?
Oh, what would you do?
Let you see your mum.
Would you?
Yeah.
Why? Not bothered about
I
your
want a
dad.
letter from my dad. He's probably just sent me my fucking Tesco's club card vouchers like he usually does. That's all he sends me.
My mum sometimes sends me like some, I don't know, paracetamol or something in the post.
He just sends me my student loan statement. I'm like, I don't want to see that. So yeah, he let Helen see her husband, and he walked out saying, "Stupid bank sucks dick."
Oh yeah.
The bank, the vault.
But was Sam being a nice person by letting Helen see her husband?
Or was he trying to improve the public perception of himself?
Yeah, was he gaming?
Could be gaming. He is a scripted reality person after all.
So,
But he might want to be nice to Helen.
more importantly, what's with Sam and this broom?
Yeah,
What's
he went out and
going on
grabbed that
there?
broom.
Is that the new Jordan?
He's got about as much chance of winning Big Brother as Jordan did. If you look underneath that broom, it says there's only one winner of Big Brother 2017.
Brian Broom. He is always with that broom though. He's like a witch on a fucking broomstick. If they're doing a witch hunt, they got to come after that twat, not Sarah Harding.
So Helen's husband comes in.
That was weird.
And Helen does a mime act.
Wasn't that
She
weird?
didn't say a fucking word. She just kept
like-
shaking her head like
I
she
know,
was
like
tormented.
terrorised.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was like, "It's all right, dude. Just
She was, but basically the look in her eyes said,
get me out of here."
"This is hell.
Yeah.
I'm dying on the inside,
Yeah.
but I can't walk out without
Yeah.
the paycheck."
And I can't speak. But it ain't
Don't
that bad.
speak.
You
I
got
know just what you're saying,
thinking.
thinking. No, it's not.
Yeah, it's thinking.
So please stop complaining.
Gaz, we know I know more about indie music than you do.
That is mainstream indie. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's true. But what has Helen had to deal with? She's ain't in there with
Sweet
Bear.
fuck all.
She ain't got no Geordie Shore people in
no.
there.
She got a horse's head in her bed.
Yeah, big deal. She's got no bedwetters in there. She's not in there with Chloe Ferry. She's not in there with Bear. She's not in there with
true.
all these
She's
terrors.
had an easy ride.
She's not in there with fucking... Think of all the biggest cunts in Big Brother. Helen Wood.
Bear.
Like, come on. You've had it easy. What's the worst thing you've had to deal with? Sarah Harding moaning on about a fan base. Whatever. Shut up. Also, they forked out for Harry Styles... Stop your
You knew the words to it.
It's the sign of the times or something. I only knew that line. I think because someone sang it to me once.
Oh, lucky
Sure
you.
why.
Serenaded. So next...
It was Harry Styles himself. No, it wasn't.
So next, Gemma went into the vault.
Come into the light.
And she was able to choose between a letter from her sister in Australia or what?
Derek's wife.
Was it a letter or his actual wife?
Letter.
A letter. And she took the sister's letter because she didn't see the sister much because she's in Australia.
And Derek can communicate telepathically with his wife anyway, and he can time travel and
predict the future.
he's a soothsayer and for any other thing you can think of.
What's a soothsayer?
I don't know.
Is that Game of Thrones? Isn't it?
It's like I don't know, whatever.
Some gypsy thing. Maybe. I don't know.
I think that's racist.
Okay, take it back.
Too late, man. Too late.
So Sandy was next into the vault, and she could choose to either see her daughter.
Wagwan. That's what Sandy said.
She did say Wagwan. And what does Wagwan mean?
What's going on?
Does it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You do.
I thought it just meant like hey, like mate or something.
Wagwan. What's going on?
And she was like teary, but she was like remaining strong. I felt, and she.
Interesting the way she dealt with that, I thought. Considering
Quite
it's her
stoic, did you
daughter,
not think?
yeah. But I wasn't sure if that was a game. Well, that
You're
felt
cynical.
I am very cynical. It felt quite genuine.
I believe her. She was like saying, my daughter will understand, and she refused to the daughter, and she granted Sean a letter from his fiancée.
Yeah, but she had actual daughter. She had actual daughter there. Barry only had a letter.
Oh, it was my grandma and my sister. What, in person? Just a letter. Abrupt. Oh, it's funny how quickly you forget about that old batch of housemates once they put a load of celebrities in there, isn't it?
Of course, it's just like
next conveyor
like
belt,
with
isn't
life, isn't it?
Circle of life. What came next? Amelia.
The chicken or the egg?
Amelia went in, and she could see her mum Aranka, or get a visit from Sarah's friend, who somebody said looked like Colleen Nolan on Twitter. She decided to give up the visit from her own mother so Sarah Harding could see some fucking friend that came in.
It's not
that. Gemma fucking was in Amelia's ear the whole rest of the episode about this, but I think she's right. Like, that's her mum.
But I think Amelia was just trying to be nice.
She was like, "Oh, Sarah's been through a lot more than."
Yeah, and also
which is true.
She felt like Sarah needed the reassurance from the outside
She
world.
thought that friend was going to come in and was going to Sarah, give your head a wobble, and sort her out. That's what she thought, and give everyone an easier ride.
So, what do you think of what Sarah's friend said to her? Because all I see on Twitter is people going, "Sarah's friend's a liar. She should have told her the truth." Sarah can't...
Agreed.
No, I disagree. Sarah can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
She can't. She cannot handle it.
I've put Sarah's friend tells her a load of lies about how great she is doing, and that she also doesn't know why people want her out.
Sarah...
False and false and false. If you're a good friend,
news.
You should tell someone about what you're doing wrong.
No, not in that circumstance. Because Sarah...
You're telling me, okay... Imagine if I get in the house next year and you're my friend that comes in, and I'm acting like a complete tool, like I'm cheating on everyone, like I'm having multiple partners inside the Big Brother house, I'm getting wasted,
I'd love
I've got my knob out.
The podcasting would be great.
And you're
me
not gonna
Black Jungle Snake podcasting away.
You're not gonna come and tell me you're making yourself look like a complete dick.
I'd be like, keep going, mate. Great job. 2 thumbs up. Surely you would know yourself. You better know yourself. I would trust you to know yourself.
Yeah,
if you
that's true.
No, I do see what you're saying.
She needs to be told, at least steered. Maybe you might want to tone down that a little bit.
Do you think she would listen if her friend said, "Oh, lay off the drink"? Sarah
gone
just be
mad
like,
at the friend.
oh, you know, I drank tea yesterday. Do you know what I mean? Like,
No, that friend should have gone in and went, have a Ribena. Be yourself.
I think that friend was in a lose-lose situation, to be honest.
Yeah, and she has some fucking ugly shoes on as well, so...
Well, you know. I feel sorry for the friend because she couldn't win whatever she did with that one.
Luckily, we don't know her name, so we can't go and troll her on Twitter.
Troll.
So Chad next got, by default, because there was no one to choose between him and anyone else, he got a video message from his sister and Pumpkin the dog.
Oh, he was nice.
Gormless little thing it was.
Oh, that's not a nice thing to say about a dog. Amelia, yeah.
Was that sister Canadian?
Hold on. Sarah's friend did say no more cider, Sarah.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, but I think she's joking.
What about... I ain't seen Sarah on the cider. I've seen her with a glass of wine in one hand and a G&T in the other.
It's only so that people don't
Oh, where's
take
my
it.
blackcurrant? People don't take it, yeah. So what? That sister, what does she say to Chad?
Get some better antiperspirant.
Yeah, he had massive sweat patches, but it is hot in her house.
She said a lot of things, but she did not mention Sarah
One
Harding.
thing about Sarah Harding.
Like, we can't wait to meet Sarah. She seems like a lovely girl.
Mum's really happy.
Yeah.
Dad, oh no, he hasn't got a mum.
Oh, yeah. That was sad.
Dad's really happy, can't wait to meet her, bring her around for dinner. Grandma sends her regards.
None of that.
No.
Which says it all.
Even that dog didn't look like it approved of Sarah Harding.
I heard that Sarah Harding kicked a dog. Oh no, that was Charlie from Big Brother with Jason Derulo.
They do look similar. I heard that Pumpkin the dog found Sarah's dressing gown offensive because of poor representation of dogs.
Poor. We still got it.
At midnight.
Fucking
Jesus.
hell. Right, come on.
Tomorrow.
Let's wrap this shit up.
Right, next we have the letter reading segment. Nothing of interest there, right?
No.
Dinner segment next. Chad
Segment.
and Sarah cooked dinner. I think Chad was involved in that. Now, Pineapple wasn't happy with that. She stormed off into the garden.
God, she was fuming.
And then she went round the bedroom as well. But I think she was also feeling a little bit like emotional about the daughter situation.
Well, that was her choice.
It was, but come on, she's allowed to be moved by it.
If you like.
So
Chad said Sandy tries to be like our mum. I don't have a mum anymore and I don't need a new one.
and Sarah just continues to talk
Yeah,
about
Sarah
herself.
just ignored what he said. I thought, oh, he ain't got a mum, tell us more.
Yeah.
And she was just like, fucking bitch.
It was all about her.
I've written Sarah to drink Harding is relaxing with Chad.
Relaxing with Chad.
Sandy didn't even eat none of that dinner, did she?
No, I
You
don't
said the
think so.
dinner didn't look nice.
Helen thought it was remarkable that she decided to put some Doritos dips with on the side of a chili or something.
I was surprised that Gemma
It
was
didn't
sat
look good.
eating on the table with Sarah and
Yeah,
Chad. That
it's like
seemed odd.
when there's no space at school
Yeah,
dinner and you've got to sit next to someone you
can I
don't
sit
like.
here?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
No, I didn't think they looked like they were enjoying it much, most of those housemates. So next, Gemma was talking about her letter.
Oh, moaning about Holly.
Being confused that, Holly hadn't said she was proud, and then her
Holly's
parents...
Holly's going to be well fucked off.
Her parents also haven't said that they're proud of her, but, at least her sister's
What the
watching.
fuck is there to be proud of? You're acting like a maniac in there, writing snakes everywhere on a mirror and saying cunt to everyone.
She did do that.
That was good,
That's
though.
to be proud of.
Yeah, true.
And then she continued to rub it into Amelia. I think they were in bed, that she shouldn't have given up seeing her mum for Sarah's friend. And then Amelia broke down.
Amelia has got no backbone. She's got no spine. She went, oh no, what have I done? It's like, Amelia, just stick by your
Tell
decisions.
Gemma to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I've done it now. I can't change
It's my
it.
decision,
Leave
not
it out.
yours. Fuck off. I hate people who don't know their own mind. Fuck you.
Oh my god, now we're on to the best bit of the whole show, where Sarah was mad at Chad for something that we don't know what it was.
They were in the toilet doing something. Oh, I think it was for minesweeping, drinking people's drink dregs.
I didn't know that was a term.
Yeah, minesweeping.
Why is it called that? Because you might get hit by a hypnol if you go long enough.
I don't know. She said to him, grow the fuck up, stop starting a row because you're drunk.
He asked her, was I acting like an arsehole? And she goes, no, Chad, you were perfectly fine. But he wasn't.
He said, "What?"
Acting like an arsehole.
He said, "What is wrong with you?" And she said, "I'm just telling you to slow down."
Oh yeah, I'm just looking out for you.
You've got a line that Chad said now.
She's like, "Oh, you've got to grow up or something. You're acting like a child." Grown-ups act like people that show them acting like assholes and do things like that. They fuck them up. Right, let's go through it again.
I think you said it again.
Grown-ups act like people that show them acting like assholes or do things like that. They fuck them up.
Wasn't it and or do things like that?
Was it and or do things like that? Yeah, it is and or do things like that.
And then Sarah said, "Okay, you're not making sense," which is true.
Yeah, like, do you want to try making sense?
He wasn't making sense. And then he went, "Please leave me alone," and
flipped the cover over his head.
That was cute. I like that.
She said it's like going out with a 2-year-old. Have a think, yeah?
Yeah, have a think. That's like a teacher talking to you, isn't it? Or your mum. It's like, stop it.
It's an arsehole.
And then Chad got out of bed and I thought he said,
Yeah.
I thought he said, "Fuck, I have to play this cunt." What did he say?
I have to play this game.
Oh, okay.
But it did sound like cunt. We reviewed the tape
Twice, 2 or 3 times.
About 3 times.
Then, Gaz, he got out of bed. Go on.
He punched that camera that I took a selfie with. He said, "Do some shit like this and I will fucking knock you off your goddamn socket."
And what exactly had that camera done?
Just filmed them, I think.
I think he's taking out his anger in the wrong at the wrong person. And then he came out the bedroom and he went to Sarah, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
No, you look. Don't fucking talk to me like that. You fucking listen to me, because I've been in this fucking business 15 years. Listen to someone who's been there, done that, been persecuted and worn a fucking t-shirt. Fix up, look sharp.
Fix up, look sharp.
You
You sound so British right now. That's what he said.
Yeah, because she said, "You're taking the piss."
What does that mean?
"You're taking the mickey."
I don't know what that means also.
The way it is, "I don't know what that means" also
Yeah.
is good. He doesn't know what taking the piss means. He doesn't know what taking the mickey means. What was the other one that he didn't know earlier?
Strop, having a
Having
strop.
a strop.
You think he'd know what taking the mickey means? Because that seems like that would be an American term.
Taking the mickey.
Because it's like the Mickey Mouse, isn't it?
Taking the...
I
We would
thought,
also taking the Michael, though, don't we?
I always thought it was like
About Mickey
taking
Mouse.
the Mickey Mouse. That's what I thought, but I don't know why.
I don't know if it is, but I'd like to know.
She said, "You're just starting out."
Yeah, you're just starting out in this
And when
business.
she said someone who's worn the t-shirt and been persecuted for most of her career for it, was she persecuted for a specific t-shirt or...
Yeah, probably.
Well, who has been persecuting Sarah Harding all this time? She's like, what's going on? Is she like a minority group that's being like pushed around or something? What's happened?
Yeah, aging girl band stars.
Yeah, aging. And then Sarah said, "Don't cross me. Apologise."
Can I just say, Sarah Harding's younger than you.
Yeah, I know she is.
She looks like she could be your mum.
That's because she's fucking done so much fucking, not just cocaine, I think either crack cocaine or crystal meth, and that's why she looks like that. And also, that time when she was on Coronation Street, which someone mentioned on Bots this week, she was dreadful.
She was on Coronation
She
Street.
did like a cameo, she was awful. So then Chad went to walk off.
Oh, right.
He said, "I've spent 30 years of my life not giving a shit about anything." 40. My entire life sucks. You can't make it any worse.
I think she can.
I'm miserable every fucking day of my life. That's good. Emo.
Like, does he think Sarah Harding is going to help that
I
situation?
know. I thought that was quite telling, because then I thought, okay, Chad's got...
If you are really miserable,
Yeah.
then this seems like the better alternative.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, what must life be like before?
Chad's fucked in the head too. And then Sarah went, "Come here." And he like started...
Get that little grin there, yeah.
smiling. And he went, "Do you really want me to come?" Like he's all like... And then...
He goes, "I don't know why I'm smiling."
Yeah. And then he said, "Can we make out?"
This is the weirdest argument I've ever had
Yeah.
or something.
"Can we make out?" And then he just came and she sat on his lap.
Yeah, put your lunchbox away, she said.
Fuck. That was weird though, because then they just started cuddling and kissing.
It's an abusive relationship.
It's weird, isn't
but
it?
he also sort of likes it. So is it abuse?
I wonder at what age his mum, because he said his mum died.
Yeah.
If he's got some.
Well, I would assume she's dead from what he said.
Yeah, if he's got some mummy issues, is that okay to say that?
I think you may be right, because when I was watching Nikki Graham in therapy, when Nikki did like a little baby voice, she was like zoned in on that, and then Nikki got really offended, but it was like she was reverting back to the time when the problem had started.
Yeah,
and if
when
you look
she was anorexic.
Yeah, and if you look at Chad's reaction to like, oh, come here.
Yeah.
He looked like a little boy.
He liked it. He liked the attention. He wanted the attention back on him.
And the little grin on his face was like a child. So
look at
maybe
us, we're all like a bit on the psych, aren't
Chad
we?
Johnson in therapy on BB Plus. But like maybe his like mother was abusive, but turned it hot and cold to him.
Or maybe she died, and then he's just looking for that sort of love again. I don't know. I'm just completely pulling out of my arse.
To be fair, like we don't know what happened to Chad's mum, and if anyone does know, then please
it's
do
like
let us know.
Austin Armacost's brother all over again, isn't it?
God rest his soul. But if you look at what he was saying, if you analyse the words, he's saying you can't make my life any worse. So some shit has happened to him.
Yeah.
And my life sucks, and I'm miserable every fucking day. So
that's sad.
Yeah.
Seems quite a cheerful chap. Seemed like a confident guy. And then he said, now I want to rip all the cameras off the walls.
That's not the answer.
Or at least half of them.
He goes, are you sure?
Why did he want to...
Just half of them?
Why did he want to rip those cameras off the walls?
I think because they want to have sex. They want to fuck there and then, but they want to rip the cameras off the wall first.
Okay.
You can rip the cameras off the wall, but they're still behind the mirrors.
That's true. And then it cut to a bedroom scene with them. And no, it wasn't more boner rubbing. Chad said,
I love you. Enough love.
And then he said, I love you.
So I do love you.
As a person. What does that mean?
Oh, yeah, as a person.
Is that like a disclaimer?
Like, oh, I love you as a friend.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I don't know if I'm in love with you, I think he said. But I know that I love you.
Yeah.
And I do love you. And Sarah goes, why though?
Good question.
And then she said to him, you're like a naughty kid. Just wait till Friday. So
I think
put it in her.
he was trying to have sex with her, so he said, I love you, I think.
Oh.
Do you think?
Possibly. But I think in that situation, when he's drunk, maybe he thinks he actually loves Sarah Harding.
He's always drunk, and also she's always drunk, so... Right, should we do have you got any feedback?
Well, I would like to do feedback, but I'd also like to go to the toilet.
Oh, okay. Okay, some of this feedback is old, because remember we didn't do feedback last time because we were too tired.
Oh, yeah.
But we're not going to do much.
So this is like a rollover.
Yeah, rollover. Ryan David Corman, who we know is our nutty friend off Facebook.
Yeah, he writes long messages.
Yeah, he's cool though. He said, I love Jordan's energy. I'm Team Brandy by default. My fan fave, because he's hot, is Jordan. But my favourite overall is the Girls Aloud girl. I wonder if that's still the case, Ryan. That stuff's too old. Sorry. Laurie said, thanks for telling me more about Barry. I loved Extras. Definitely going to go back and find that episode. Fantasia, about how you pronounce it.
Is that right?
Gaz.
Fantasia.
Gaz is the first in this YouTube. She sent us a YouTube link. Americans pronounce it the second way. I didn't click on that. And then she had this Callum and Brandy stuff. Told you I knew about that, but I didn't read it. It's because I didn't have time. I'm just basically inefficient. Thanks, Laurie, for sending that.
What?
It's just something my friend Dawn sent me that it made me laugh. Chad is rapey.
Rapey.
Rapey. That was when he was being more dodgy though. Sorry.
The feedback is.
Yeah. Oh, this was the one I was going to read out before. Connor on Twitter said he found something interesting. Andrew Abrupt is now verified on Facebook. I didn't even know someone could be verified on Facebook. I thought you might find this interesting. And look, there's a little picture of Andrew with a little tick by his name on Facebook.
I don't find that interesting because I just verified my work Facebook page on Facebook, and I did know that verifying pages was a thing. But is he a human? Is it just his profile, or is it a page?
I don't know.
Okay, so I am interested, actually. I take that back.
Connor, thanks for sending that through and for Gaz for being so fucking rude. Now, there was a tweet that I really just kept to the tweet because I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Kelly McKee at Electric Kel tweeted, "What is Channel 4 feeding these people?" Hashtag CBB.
That is brilliant.
And I just loved it.
I didn't realise what channels she's watching.
It's good. I like that. I like that. It was good.
I just got something from tonight.
Go on.
From at BB Bother. Hashtag BBUK fan. Did we talk about him earlier?
Yes.
That
I said he said the same thing as you.
What
Earlier.
was that?
Can't remember now.
About the music. Annoying
Oh yeah,
music.
the music being annoying.
When we were talking, I was tweeting about the argument between Sarah and Chad tonight, and we didn't really know what was going on. He said what was going on in the toilet. That's when it all seemed to kick off. I thought he might have drunkenly groped her or something.
Oh, maybe. But would she mind
would like that, wouldn't she?
I don't think she would mind that.
Yeah, no. Void would kick that one out.
Laurie said she wants us to do our CBB rewatch of the first and last
Laurie,
episodes.
lay off, will you?
Not what are you saying?
These madcap ideas.
What, you don't want to do that?
Well, I don't mind, but why is it CBB?
Oh no, not
all the
CBB, all BBs, yeah.
BB?
Okay, Laurie, do you want to do that with me? Because Gaz apparently don't want to do it.
Listen to this shade.
I think that'd be fun.
I like watching old Big Brother, so yeah.
And BBOTT has been cancelled. It's not coming back.
No.
So we ain't got that to do. So we've got to do something to fill
I'll tell you
our
what we
time.
could do for Big Brother 1 to 4 and even 5 is
Yeah.
I've got like the DVDs. So it's not very long, but you get the whole series in the DVDs.
I'm watching the whole series of that. You fucking
No,
mad?
no, it's an uncut DVD.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever watched the Big Brother uncut DVDs?
Don't know. Why?
Oh my god, you might see like stuff that you've never seen before.
Oh, well,
that would be good.
Yeah, but like I would remember if I'd seen it before anyway. Would I?
Yeah, you would.
But do you think we should watch just the first and last episode, or maybe the first, middle, and last, or maybe just the first and last? Anyway.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to
Yeah.
it. But I think we should watch the Big Brother uncut DVDs as well. For
Okay.
your own education.
Okay. Now, I just want to... This is a bit nasty of me, but I just want to shout out this bitch on Twitter who was giving me grief earlier
Little
this week.
bitch.
At Karen55_CA14.
This is when you
That's
were ill
catchy.
and you had gone from witty to shitty.
Yeah, I just want to say you're a cunt. Because she said, your tweets have bored me tonight. Well, when someone's tweets bore me, I don't tweet them to tell them. Also, Matt's _tweeting. I normally like you, but you said you preach to people all the time about using discriminatory slurs, then you do it yourself. That's very hypocritical. That's because I called Sarah Harding a psycho. She is a fucking psycho.
You do slur, but I don't think you discriminate.
And he said you could be charged with libel for that.
Oh, bullshit.
Fuck off. Although I do like you normally, and I'm still following you.
I don't.
And then also, I shouldn't be doing this. This is really bad. But Cartlin Kelly, she often has a go at things I say, but she's nice to me sometimes.
Is she?
This one.
Oh,
She's got like fucking Queen
Anne Boleyn
Victoria or
whatever.
something because they're a thing.
It's older than
She said, you've been acting out of character lately and we're worried about
I
you.
think she's taking a piss, isn't she?
No, don't worry about me. You're not my mum. Fuck off.
Who's we?
Yeah, we. Who the fuck is that? I've been ill. I've got a respiratory infection, which I've still got. I'm doing this podcast. What more do you want from me?
Yeah,
Fucking blood.
I'm sat here risking my health next to her.
Yeah,
For the
fuck
benefit
off.
of this podcast.
Anyway, then this Karen55 twat goes, as I said, usually I like the sarky, witty stuff. Off the boil by a long way tonight. Oh, well, I'm very sorry. I'll run all my fucking tweets in draft form before I do them next time. Fucking bitch. But the whole point of this is not for me just to be an arsehole. Loads of people after that said to me, oh, I hope you're all right. We care about you. Muggsy14 said, I saw you weren't well. Take care of yourself and snuggle down. That was nice.
Take care of yourself.
Isn't that nice?
And then I tweeted
Yeah,
that,
it ain't about you. Go on.
Right, stop it. I tweeted that you were on sick leave and did anyone want to stand in and do
Oh, yeah, you
BB on
fucker.
Glass with me? And that
You
was
arsehole.
obviously just a joke. I was putting the bait out there for Black Jungle Snake and he took it, but fucking 5 hours later. But because people, I thought like a few people showed you concern and
They
told you to
did.
get well and stuff.
And Renfrey said to that person who's been a bitch to me, you sound like you're entitled to something when in actuality you're not. And also Mole BB UK, she's always nice about it. She stuck up for me as well.
God, I thought you were about to start slagging her off.
No,
Like,
I wouldn't dream of it. No, so that whole point was not to be an arsehole, but to say, like, when people are being a twat, it makes you realise that loads of people actually do like you. And
it's like when it's your birthday and everyone writes on your wall on Facebook and you remember, like, oh, people do care.
Yeah. Oh, and
when they get a notification to remind you it's your birthday.
Yeah,
Remind them it's your birthday.
And then Ian Mack, he's really nice. He said the best part of this year's CBB has been your posts, not our pod, my posts.
Well, the podcast's been good too, so you know.
Oh, and it was Andrea Burke, who was our Trisha expert, who sent us loads of information about Trisha.
Our new Trisha expert.
Which, unfortunately, is irrelevant now.
Oh, one thing about Trisha.
I really appreciate that.
Have you looked at all the videos she's done since she's been out? She did a mukbang.
A what?
A mukbang.
What's that?
We spoke about this on the last podcast. Is where she eats on her videos, right?
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, that's a Korean concept, a mukbang. And she did it with Nando's, finally.
Okay.
Apparently Ed Sheeran goes on about Nando's too.
Okay.
She was eating all this stuff from
Everyone's
Nando's.
obsessed with Nando's.
She was eating that mashed potato like and like still talking about Big Brother, but I got so bored I had to stop.
Oh God. I know, get over it.
I'm done.
Okay,
now.
final bit of feedback. I know you're saying you're done with Trisha, but also we're done with this podcast. Laurie said
not quite, we've got a little bit.
Oh.
Carry on.
Laurie said, hey Lindsay, glad to read on your blog you're on the mend, hopefully going to podcast tomorrow, today. I wanted to slap Twitter out of Gaz's hand when he implied he needed a replacement for your next pod. Gaz, no, lol.
Well, what if it was you, Laurie?
Yeah, Laurie.
Like me and you. We could take it to new level.
And she said, Derek defrauding grieving people, disgusting. Why is there a fan base for this type of sham? Good point. Rubbing cock while wearing eye mask. What the fuck was that? How embarrassing. See, she noticed the eye mask.
I was just all eyes on cock.
Yeah, and then she says something about BB19, which we can't go into. I just want to do a disclaimer that it's 3 hours in and I'm not well, and I shouldn't have done that bit glorifying the trolls, and I shouldn't have fed the trolls, should I?
Well, normally witty, now just shitty, so I'm going to get us tattooed.
Off the boil.
Don't be shitty, be witty.
Sorry if I'm off the boil. You know, got a lot going on. Oh yeah, and then she's like, "Oh well, don't bring your personal life onto Twitter." It's like,
you don't,
I'm not. Like, I'm just.
She's
like,
unfollowed you anyway.
Ill.
She said she's unfollowed you.
Good. I hope she does.
One thing is, we're not podcasting on Friday because Lindsay's got other commitments. So we now need to talk about what we think is going to happen in the final.
Look, guys, back me up here. Would you rather go out for the evening and see friends because you've been ill for a while and you want to catch up with old
Obviously
friends?
not, because it's the final of Big Brother.
No,
like, it's
or
the fucking final.
Gaz seems to think staying and watching a TV programme is more important than going out.
And then podcasting.
I actually think being social right now is probably more important than watching TV.
Right, I'll do a poll later.
Especially when I've been ill for a good couple of weeks and haven't been able to socialise much.
Retweet for fuck you. Favourite for...
So Gaz is being a real little bitch to me because I'm going to go out on Friday. Still not 100%.
No, because like I was just
but...
like in my head I thought, we're definitely going to do that. So I had to like readjust my frame of mind, and I was disappointed.
Yeah, but that's your frame of mind. I never committed to anything. I'm not on a contract.
Me neither.
Don't get paid to do this.
Me neither. I'm out of pocket, if anything.
And also, we're going to do it on Saturday. People will be glad to have it on Saturday when the show's over. And we can get back to doing BB19 podcasts eventually.
You better be in a good state for it then on Saturday.
I will be, of course I will, because I'm not very well, because I can't stay out. I can't stay out too late anyway, so it'll be fine. White
wine in the left hand, G&T in the right hand.
Yeah, of course not.
So that would be a gift. So yeah, who do you think
Gaz is being
at this
a little bitch.
juncture? We've got a double eviction tomorrow, which will obviously. Do we know who's up? Yeah, we do know.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to go tomorrow?
Well, who I think and who will go is irrelevant. I want Helen to go. Is she up?
She is up.
Yeah, Helen and Sandy.
Chad, Sarah, Helen, Sandy.
I'd like Helen and Sandy to go.
Double eviction, me too.
Yeah,
that might actually happen tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I like Sandy, but Chad and Sarah are gold. We need them there till the very end, right? Who do you want to win?
Chad.
Me too.
I can't believe I'm saying that after the first week.
Do you think he
not
can
in
do
a
it?
million years?
Do you think Sarah Harder's going to win though?
I think there's a chance she could win, but I think it's quite unlikely.
Obviously, okay. So let's assume that Sandy and Helen go. That means the final five.
Well, Barry
whatever.
ain't gonna
We've
win.
got Sean, Derek.
No, Derek ain't gonna win.
Chad, Sarah, and Sam,
Oh,
and
God.
Gemma,
And Amelia.
and Amelia. How are we going to get them out? they got to get some more out before the final.
Get some more out. Well, Amelia ain't gonna win. Gemma ain't gonna win. So it's between Sarah, Chad, and who?
Derek.
Sandy. A lot of people like Sandy.
We're thinking she's out tomorrow though.
Which I don't think she will be though. I'm just hoping she would be.
I'm a bit concerned that someone crap might win this series.
Well, that's what always happens.
No, but Isabel won last series, and I don't want that to be followed by a
yeah,
really
but that's
crap winner.
that's a rarity that happens.
But I was hoping that means we're on the up, and it's good from now on.
Your only mistake is you're hoping. It's never going to happen.
Oh, always under...
Overpromise, underdeliver. Just like on this podcast.
So basically, we're saying we don't know, but we want Chad to win, and we hope it's not someone fucking boring like Derek or Helen. Or
But
Sam.
no doubt it will be, so.
If it's Sam, that's even worse.
Look, if you're upset that we're not doing a podcast straight after the eviction,
Like me.
by the time we fucking get it up, it will be it would be like 3 a.m. in the morning anyway, so it'll be a nice treat for you the next day. So there you go. Look, I'm not rearranging my social life around Big Brother. You said Big Brother.
That is clear.
Gaz said to me.
Or this podcast.
Gaz said to me, Big Brother is more important than a social life. You said always put.
I didn't say those
No,
words.
you said always put Big Brother first. I don't think that's a
Above
mantra
what?
to live by. I don't know, above enjoying yourself, I guess.
No,
What?
I didn't say that.
What did you say?
I said that I put...
You've regretted.
I've put other people, like I've gone on a date instead of watching Big Brother, and I've regretted it.
Yeah, you said you.
Like I spent the final with a guy, and it's like someone that doesn't appreciate Big Brother, and I'm
Yeah.
like, ugh.
What you were with that guy rather watching the final, or
Yeah, watching it.
Well, I'm not going to be watching the final. I'm going to watch the final the next day. So
That's even worse.
that is worse, actually, isn't it? Oh.
Well, I'm coming to terms with it, but I have to notify the listeners. It's a duty.
Anyway, it's 3 hours and 15 minutes into this podcast.
And I got to go to work tomorrow, so
Yeah, and I need to rest up and have a lemsip.
plus we've got to think of a title for this and everything.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Do you want to do a code word? I didn't even do a gift of the week last week.
Well, it's got to be something.
Pineapple.
Yeah. What? I was just trying to think of something that Chad said. He said so many stupid things. Yeah, let's do pineapple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow me. Yeah. Oh, jokes, man. Follow me on Twitter. Light up VM.
Follow me on Twitter. BB_superfan.
Read my blog, Entertainment, and
Read Lindsay's book. I'll sign a copy of it if you want.
Shut up. And follow our Facebook page, Be Me on Blast.
Oh yeah, on the Facebook page
Follow our
we're
Twitter.
doing a little bit more posting of things
Yeah.
sometimes.
That's going to get them all rushing on there. And follow BB on Blast on Twitter. Thanks so much for listening. Appreciate it.
See you after the final when we'll have a new Celebrity Big Brother winner.
And we'll be catching up on BB19.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye.
At Sleep Outfitters Outlet, great sleep is a big deal. Save 40 to 60% every day on every Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Queens as low as $249. Customer exchanges, closeouts, and floor samples. Inventory changes daily, so come in for your dream deal today. With no credit needed financing, expert advice, and up to 60% off retail, it's never been easier to get the sleep and savings you deserve. Go to sleepoutfittersoutlet.com for financing details and to find a store near you.